Now,
Yo, 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 it's the Xbox Ghost Kaleidoscope. Back again on DirectX Show minus the fraud, people. And we about to get live this week. We got a full house with people still on the way, you know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely going to get lit, especially with all the news dropping. But before we get into any of that, let's go with the intros. Yo, J-Long, introduce yourself.
What's going on, guys? J908. Glad to be back. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Let's go.
That's what's up. Now, yo, Ghost, the most. Yo, introduce yourself.
what's up, guys? It's your boy Ghost Rider 730. Y'all guys is gonna enjoy. Y'all in for a good show today, guys. I'm sorry because I'm here.
Good shit, yo, good shit. All right. Also, we got Mr. 100 himself. Introduce yourself.
What's up with y'all? This your boy 100, man. Just in here, talking about some real gaming news. None of that propaganda bullshit that these other jokers be talking about.
Just bringing straight facts, yo. That's what's up. All right, and that's the way we're gonna keep it.
Yep.
No, we also got the real young Kano. Introduce yourself.
Oh, my bad. I was counting for the money that I got from my Scorpio that I'm about to purchase day one. Oh, but this your boy, the real young Kano, the brutally honest gamer, the savage gamer of YouTube, that cut no corners and really don't care. Let's talk gaming and let's get retarded in this piece. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it.
Yeah, we're gonna get lit up in here tonight. That's for sure. Now we also have E-Rock 8150. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's your boy E-Rock8150, the Don King of Xbox, the hype man for the Xbox brand. Guys, get your snacks, get your popcorn, because we about to attack. Let's go.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
And there's been a lot of things that's been going down lately, though, man. Especially since the reveal of the Xbox Scorpio. Basically, what Phil Spencer did, or AKA Killer Phil did, was take his worst enemy and make it his best friend. All right? Because that's what he did with Digital Foundry. I mean, a site that was notorious, all right, for taking a dump on Xbox, all right, on the Xbox One. And then when the Xbox One S, since a lot of the games are actually up to par with the PS4 Pro, they don't show the comparisons, which is a fucking shame. So what the Microsoft did, they took an enemy and they made it their best friend. You know what I'm saying? By saying, come on over, check out the specs. This ain't a white piece of paper no more. Come over here and check out the specs. And they came over and they checked out the specs, and the guy was literally blown away. All right, now I want to hear from you, E-Rock. What are your thoughts as to what Phil Spencer has done with his worst enemy?
Hey guys, I'm more excited than I've ever been. See, this could have ended up all kinds of foul. I mean, I seen the videos and I heard the speculation, people saying, man, how could Microsoft do this? You're going to let Digital Foundry, your enemies, the guys that started this whole resolution gate, you're going to give them the scoop first? And even I had my questions like, man, wait a minute, why is Microsoft doing this? Because we know what Digital Foundry has done. We know what Pony Foundry is about. But in a shocking display of goddamn, that Englishman flew over to Redmond, Washington. He saw those specs. He saw that console. He saw what's inside that box. He saw a demo of Forza Motorsport 6 running in 4K. That man flew back to England, and in an orgiastic display of fandom, he went on YouTube and told the audience, guys, this console is beyond what I expected. This console is beyond what Microsoft promised. This man was happy. The guy from Digital Foundry, you Sony Ponies heroes, the media's heroes, he is now hyping up an Xbox. How does it feel? Damn it, how does it feel? To me, it feels great because what it does, it confirms everything we hoped, everything we believed, and everything Phil Spencer said. There will be no more questions now. There should be no more questions. All you ponies, you could pick your faces up off the floor Don't even show your face around here no more because you guys spent weeks dissing Xbox Scorpio. Oh, it's not gonna be no more powerful than my PC. Oh, it's nothing but a
Yep.
Jaguar. Digital Foundry came and shut all that shit up. And Kaleidoscope, I can't be more happy.
Yo, that's word to everything I love. You right, bro. You right. That's what's up.
Oh yeah,
Speaking the
man.
truth
That
right there.
shit. True. Facts. All facts. All
Yep.
facts. All right, that's some dope shit. What's your thoughts on it, Ghost?
Oh man. For Microsoft doing that, why you think Phil Spencer they gave it to Digital Foundries? Because Digital Foundries was one of the most people hating on Microsoft. For blades of grass, they'll give the win to Sony. You
I
know,
know
for little
that.
things, we have better frame rates. They'll find a way to say no because it was in 1080p. It's better, you know. And even when Microsoft actually was going to reveal it, they was trying to find ways on trying to bring the hype down on the Scorpio, the media, Digital Foundries, trying to find leaks, rumors, anything. That's why Microsoft was like, you know what? Since you're hated for like 3 years, we're gonna bring you over here and we're gonna shock your ass. When he seen that, these ponies' hearts broke. The media is lost. Motherfuckers was in their houses for like 2 to 3 days, not even on Twitter. It was quiet as a church mouse. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it was quiet out there in the streets of this gaming YouTube shit. And I'm glad that Phil Spencer did that. That's why he drove with his Ferrari, smiled, because he dropped the
Yeah,
mic. That dude
he
was
was
like, "Is he
driving a Ferrari that day, yo.
Hmm.
what?" And it's like I'm laughing at these dudes now because now all these motherfuckers is trying to front like they never said shit about Xbox or nothing like that. Now they neutrals. You even got PC
Mm-hmm.
dudes fronting right now. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
actually, the Xbox is a what 1080, 1070, what 70i, some shit like that. It is or something like that. Kind of close. I'm just saying.
I think it's
Correct me if I'm right or
outperforming it
wrong.
a little or some shit. Something like in Forza, I think it's actually more stable than the 1070, if I
Look at that.
remember correct.
Now, the Scorpio is kind of stronger than some PCs out there, and that's great.
Yeah.
They said it couldn't be done, but it is. It's the truth. And now,
1070 or 1060.
ten-
I don't
around
want
it.
to get fouled on, you know.
All I know is this, Jake. We competing, and we got a
Yeah.
better console when Phil Spencer brought out that beast, and when he got his hands on it. There is no lying now. There is no sugarcoating. There is no hating. Now we got the power. We got resolution. We got graphics. We
Yes.
got everything. 4K, like streaming. This console's a beast, and Sony knows
Oh,
they
we got
stuck
the
their
best
own.
online. Oh no, my
Yeah,
bad. We already had that.
oh, cool. That's adding more to it. And I thought for those ponies out there that did a lot of videos, I thought that there wasn't no DirectX 12. I thought it didn't exist. I thought it was
Hmm.
fake.
That shit has
There was a lot of PC
DX12
dudes out there.
on
Yeah,
the innards. That's its
there's a lot of
heart.
exposed motherfuckers out there, guys. We just gotta sniff them out. They out there. They was
A
talking about yep,
DX12,
and they
dude, up in
exist.
the fucking console.
And Colada, they're about to get exposed with the cloud real soon too. That's why I'm just being quiet.
Oh my gosh, man. Can you imagine what the Scorpio version of the cloud-based Crackdown 3 is gonna look like? Shit.
Word.
That's gonna be on some crazy shit, yo. Literally, man. I can't even imagine what they're gonna do with the game. It's
Yo, another
exciting.
thing, Colada, before I stop, I just wanted to say this, guys. Correct me if I'm right or wrong, but remember how our games used to be 720p for,
Hmm.
Hmm.
for the Japanese
Yeah.
developers? Well,
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah.
so easy to utilize the dev kits and all that. There is no excuse. Microsoft locked that shit
It
down.
puts it
So if
over
they
like
put the,
nothing.
yup, if they do some 720p, you know that it's biased. That person's just
Exactly.
biased. So now Microsoft clipped off all of that. There is no excuse. We got the ultimate console. That's it. Games are going to run better on the Scorpio. It's going to look even prettier on the Xbox One S. It's going to look good on the Xbox One, actually. So stop hating out there. Stop trying to dick ride us now. And y'all all got exposed. And I guess I thought they said Phil Spencer don't hang out and talk with us because Colada, the rabbit's out the hat. J Long, the rabbit's out the hat. We've been knew since last year the shit was gonna kick the pros ass. That's why
Mhm.
we used to laugh. We just couldn't say nothing. Dumb fucks. Y'all motherfuckers got exposed anyway. But yo, that's my thought, yo.
All right, word up, man.
Boom,
That shit was on
boom.
point. Good shit. Made
Fuck
some
that shit.
interesting points, definitely. All right, your 100. What? Actually, before we get to 100, though, man, Livewise just jumped in the
What's up,
podcast real
likewise?
quick. Nice to welcome you to the show, Livewise. Introduce
What's
yourself to
going on?
everybody.
It's your boy Live. And what's up, everybody?
What's
Yeah.
going
All
on?
right,
Took
all
you
right.
damn long enough and sent you 180 motherfucking links.
Yo, you done sent me a link that was broke, man. That shit ain't
How was
working.
broke? You got that brand new ass Surface tablet, man.
Yeah, this shit wasn't working. It said that shit was closed.
Fuck it, man. It was fucked up like this, guys. Like the PlayStation 4 gamers like this. The Sony fanboys, they sound like this.
Oh shit.
That was after the reveal. Immediately after the reveal.
What? The guy,
After they revealed the specs.
yo, guys, this is facts. When you look at their game show, look at the guy with the glasses. He looked like a weirdo, like he lying, like he's nervous, he's scared. When he's talking about the Pro, it's 4K. Look at the armor.
He spilled his coffee or some shit. Right?
It was those games wasn't even 4K, and those Sony dudes was out there making videos. You see that? Shadow of Mordor 4K. That shit wasn't even running in 4K. That shit
No, it
killed.
wasn't. All right. Well, moving along, though. 100, man, as far as the subject that we was debating about, what are your thoughts on it, man?
Oh man, they freaking off. You know, what I'm saying truth came out. They called us a bunch of liars. They called us a bunch of crooks. They said we was retarded. They called us everything but the child of God. And then now we Xbox coons. Now, damn, we is every motherfucking
I
thing.
know, I saw that. I saw
Shit,
that.
motherfuckers.
I saw that.
But the truth is this, man. Like her ankle say, shit, it's real. It's very real. You got you got what you wanted. This thing is it's positive stuff comes all day. I tell people what I do in life. Take that negative and turn it into a positive. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft took the negative and turned it to a positive. Everybody was thinking, oh, Digital Foundry might fuck them over. Yeah, I had a little thought in it too. Like, yeah, they could be trying to fuck some over. But when dude was amazed, the stables was amazed. They somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's just like the Batcave got revealed for the first time. Like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? You find out who Batman really was. You know, like they was in shock and I was like, you know, Microsoft hit the motherfuckers with that Baghdad, that shock and awe. Say, okay, this is a system. This is true 4K. You know, it's up to developers. They said this money to me a developers console. All y'all talking about all these marketing rights and all that, it doesn't matter because why? It's gonna look better on the Xbox Scorpio. When you go see it in these retail stores, when you're gonna see start YouTubers, you're gonna even the PCs. I know PC guys like, man, that's some pretty cool shit. You know, everybody, you know, the PC guys always say, oh, yeah, I could go run out, or you can go, it's easy to run out and go get a PC. It ain't easy to go get no damn drivers. You know what I'm saying? Some people barely know how to turn on their PCs. You know what I'm saying? So come on. You know, so people come from with a console. You wanted the most powerful console. If somebody comes out and say they got the most powerful console right now, somebody need to go grab, you know what I'm saying? What's that motherfucking name? Ain't no Sheeta, but what's the Andrew House? You know what I'm saying? Pull him out that bar with them drunk hookers, you know what I'm saying? And tell Mark Cerny that they fucked up. Like I said, I feel like my theory been right. I think they knew about the S. They didn't know about the Scorpio. And I think Phil had a interview, like a question and answer, and he was like, yeah, we had a version for like 2016 and we didn't like it. So we waited. You know what I'm saying? They went to see. I forgot who somebody was saying. I don't know if live you was saying it. They need to, you know, what I'm saying the Sony camp need to get on Sony because Microsoft went to go do their homework.
Of course, they hit him with that rope dope.
They can do their homework. So Sony, you know, what I'm saying like I said last week, they just need to take this L. You know what I'm saying? All y'all need to take this L. No, y'all motherfuckers that defected. You know what I'm saying? You can't come over here. No, I said it. We don't even live in that house anymore. We moved on. You know what I'm saying? We living in the sky somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We like the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? So y'all welcome to go to that house and ain't nobody gonna be there.
It's like when Will Smith went to the house at the last episode of Fresh Prince. That's how it's gonna be.
Yep, that motherfucker empty. Ain't nobody there. So you can come back. You can go. You can go buy the Scorpio. You can have fun. But our address is you know what I'm saying 228 You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
you ain't see them. You ain't see the Sony fanboys out there, man. They had their PlayStation Pro listening to how you say that dark skin dude. What was his name? He made the song that goes lonely. I miss
Ache. Okay.
lonely. I had no games, really. Some JRPG.
Oh shit.
Fuck out of here with that whack shit.
That's a
Oh
good
man,
shit, yo, man. I can't
Yo,
front.
for real.
Yo,
y'all
continue the
fired tonight.
debate.
Yeah.
They be like,
Continue
we
the
got games.
debate.
What's your name? Me three exclusive games y'all really got. Big triple A's. Horizon Zero Dawn. What else? Uh, we got games coming. Fuck out of here, man. Can't wait for E3
Well,
though.
supposedly they was pushing up the dates on a couple of their games. We'll see if that comes to fruition. Either way. But J Law, what's your take on what's being discussed so far?
I just love the panic, man. The panic attacks from all sides. I don't know, like the PC dudes, the PC dudes who claim to not be fanboys. I don't know why they're getting so upset. I don't know. I don't know what's up. Because a lot of these PC dudes, instead of being happy that they're not going to be held back as much by consoles, that
Nah, J Law,
it,
I
it
want to
really
know why
just
they're
goes to
so
show
upset, J
how
Law.
insecure they are.
J Long,
Sony
I'm gonna
fans
answer you that
especially.
question real quick though. The reason they're so upset because they won't be able to stream in 4K.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh shit, guys, we gonna be gaming in 4K, and what 3% of them do?
Yeah, 3% of them do it. Exactly.
Every person that purchases a Scorpio.
That's probably why they're mad.
Oh hell yeah!
Because the Scorpio is
Continue with
probably
your
more
train of
powerful
thought,
than most
man.
of them rigs.
Yeah, man. It's
But
rough
to
out
be
here.
honest, man, as far as the digital foundry shit goes, their computers are usually spot on. They never really lie, except for that Killzone part. It's the commentary they give with the checkerboarding is exactly like 4K if you look at it from a distance. Damage control like that. That's the bias shit that they do, and that's
Mhm.
But with the Scorpio, the difference is so big, or it seems like it's so big that they can't damage control it. And the dude, Richard Ledbetter, the bald guy, he actually, I remember reading somewhere that he was trying to say that Microsoft should get out of the console business. This dude does not like Microsoft, and even
Yeah.
he was impressed.
Yep.
And I know what these people are gonna do. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Microsoft paid him off." Nah, cut that shit off. You saw that screenshot.
I know.
And and in their advertisements, they keep stressing that it's true 4K. So the Scorpio is definitely gonna be something that's gonna live up to the name.
Yeah.
And I just think it's gonna kick ass. I love the panic attacks. I love how Digital Foundry isn't important to these dudes anymore. Like I really wonder what's the next site they're gonna gravitate to.
Oh
I really
man,
wonder.
IGN, GameStop, Polygon,
GameSpot did some fuckery
N4Gs,
today, dude. Jeez.
So
some
as a matter of fact,
N4G.
I could actually go one more extra on the ponies and shit. Go to actual Metacritic. That's another favorite site of you guys.
Yeah,
Man,
you're
fuck
right, man.
Go to that shit again and look at all the multiplats, and you'll notice that they rated 1 or 2 points higher than the PS4 version. All right, so use your own system, man, Metacritic, and you'll see that all these games that are multiplats, big multiplats, AAA games, get rated higher on the Xbox One. Just because of the online, son.
Yeah.
All right, there's a reason for that. A lot of these big AAA games have online. They live and breathe online. From 2K to Battlefield, Call of Duty, Battlefront, they're all online. Destiny, they're all online, and they're rated higher. But understand. But still, let's go with you, Kano. What are your thoughts on everything that's being discussed so far?
The dude that was talking about the specs had no choice but to praise it because what they saw is greatness compared to the pro. You feel me? So they have no choice but to praise it. So when IGN, GameSpot, Polygon, Metacritic, they have no choice but to praise it because well, we got better cloud computing, we got better online servers, we got better graphic structures, better specs under the hood. So there's nothing really to be said. You know what I'm saying? What's understood can't be explained to these good ponies out here, and to these flipperachis out there being on the bandwagon saying, "Oh yeah, I'm getting me a Scorpio." Y'all wasn't talking all that stuff. Oh, after that PlayStation experience, y'all was talking about y'all was praising that Sony platform with the Pro. Then now y'all want to play Scorpio now. in words of 100, you can't come back home. But if you do, we're gonna be in the sky, like the Jetsons. You hear me? So as far as though with the specs and as far as what the dude's talking about, and the side by side comparisons, Forza Motorsport 6, really was. So that's something that I'm looking forward to, especially with E3. But ponies. Let me ask you this question, right? On Xbox, I used to be Xbox heavy oriented, right? Now y'all see what's going on with Project Scorpio. Y'all want to be super righteous and jump out on the bandwagon. Y'all some bandwagon fanboys, ponies. Real they some real bandwagon fanboys. You see them ones that was all Xbox, and now they wanted to be pro Sony. Now they being on another right back to Xbox, and then when they find something else, they gonna flip right back to Sony. You feel me? That's bandwagon fanboys. Those are flip ratchets right there. You feel me? And then now as far as that though with these games, you heard me. Now they talking about the specs. Now I see these ponies talking about now where the games at for the Scorpio. There's about to be an answer for that real soon. Just stay tuned and watch. And then once they say it, they're gonna say, "What is this about this Direct X12? What's going on with that?" I'm about to see that soon too. What's up with this? What's up with that? That's what they're gonna ask some stupid questions because they're trying to make excuses because of what they PlayStation Pro got. What the Scorpio got that Blu-ray Ultra 4K HD joint when you watch movies on, and they still stuck with the Blu-ray with that Pro. So so Pony's balls in your court. What you gotta say now? Cause y'all ain't got nothing too much to say now. You feel me? So stop all that. Stop being on the bad.
What the fuck they got to play? They got the same shit we got.
It's not only that. It's more than that though. Because let me take out this here, right? You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing else to play. You know what they all do all day? Being in bang bang and being on YouTube. Cause they ain't got no life outside the game or nothing. You heard me? They ain't got nothing in life going on.
They ain't got
straight up. Right. While we over here getting this money, making this money, what they doing on bang bang and on YouTube all day trying to find something to complain about.
Shout outs to Showstopper. He in the room, guys. He's down in the comment section.
So what you shout?
Shut up.
That's fact.
All right, guys. Let me show you guys the difference. All right, this is the normal Xbox One. This looks fucking beautiful, doesn't it, guys?
Xbox One version of Forza Motorsport.
I got you, Jay, right now. I got you.
Now let's look at the Scorpio. Xbox
Night
One.
and day.
Scorpio, Xbox One, and this is Forza 6, people. Not even Forza 7.
Hold on, Jay.
Are we even gonna need a Forza 7 with graphics like these? Like shit.
I think Forza 7 gonna be better than that.
Once again, put that screen back up, J Long. Put that screen back up.
Kalada, hold on. Check this out,
For the
Kalada.
Scorpio version.
Now, Kalada, put it up.
All right, put that screen back up. Now that screen that J Long is putting up in the background is only using 2/3 of the power, and it was ported over in less than 2 days with 4K assets. It just wasn't optimized. All right. And they still have 1/3 left of the console hardware in order to juice it up even further. So, dude, this console, the Scorpio, whatever they're going to end up calling it, is going to be delivering digital eye candy for everybody this Christmas, yo.
Yo, you want to know what the new excuse is, Kaleidoscope? They're trying to say that racing games aren't demanding. That's why it's 4K 60. All right.
Let's talk about that power debate then.
No, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about this though. Look at Forza 7.
What first party PlayStation 4 game exclusive by Sony runs at 1080p 60 frames? I know I can name a couple of Xbox ones.
Hold on, Kalada. You know the pony's like this thinking right now.
Because I mean, Forza that runs at 60, 1080p. Halo 5 Guardians runs at 60, 1080p. How many run on PlayStation 4 that are exclusive by Sony? At 1080p 60? Zero, right?
Zero. L0.
So all that shit about
10.
power,
it's negative 10.
Bought into hype, man.
Oh yeah,
I might get better resolutions, but guess what? We still have better frame rates and better online, yo.
You gotta understand this, Kalada. You know they're gonna look and go, "Oh no, we got the 1080p 60, 2K."
And the resolution,
man,
that shit is fucking out for me.
that.
I be playing fucking Killer Instinct, swearing that shit is 1080p. That's how good that shit is.
Well, I mean, what we looking at is chickens coming home to roost. That's what
right,
we're looking
yo,
at.
likewise.
See,
Give us your
basically,
input,
what you're looking at is a situation where I don't know if y'all grew up in the hood or not, but you know, if you grew up in the hood like I did, right? There's always a kid that used to get picked on back in the day. They might have talked about his sneakers, like, yo, look at your sneakers, bro. What the fake ass Jordans? What the fuck is that shit?
He got the head wax.
Yeah, clowning this motherfucker, right? All of a sudden, you know, you're talking about, oh, your parents ain't got no money, your parents ain't got no job, or whatever the fuck the case is. All of a sudden, motherfucker, his mom, maybe she got a new job, maybe his mom and dad got a job. All of a sudden, this motherfucker went from being broke as shit to having better sneakers than you. Now you salty as fuck. You're like, damn, this motherfucker got brand new Jordans. I didn't even know these shits was out. And this motherfucker stunting around school, walking around with the fly ass jeans on, the fucking shoes on. He got the outfit, whatever the fuck the name brand. I mean, back in the day when I was in school, it was fucking Boss, Pele, fucking whatever the fuck else, it was, like Parasicos and shit. You know, Nautica, whatever.
They don't know about that. The youngins.
And now they sitting there salty in the back of the class, like, man, fuck this motherfucker, man. He think he all that because he got the fucking new ass shoes on and shit. He got them air bubbles in that shit. I ain't even got that air bubble in my shit. God damn, that nigga got an air bubble and shit. Like this, that's what they sound like. They just fucking salty as hell, yo. Because they basically pushed him to the point, and then once he was able to get some shit, he was like, look, I'm gonna stunt on all you motherfuckers. And that's what Xbox is doing right now. They just fucking stunting. But they pushed them to do it. I mean, so you get what you asked for. That's what it is. What it is.
You gotta pay what you owe.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to pay what you owe. And so we using these big ass words like optimize. Some of y'all motherfuckers out there don't know how to read. That mean tune up, like you tune up a car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
Because some of y'all motherfuckers don't understand the word optimize. You know, no, it's not. That wasn't even the final. When you saw that Ford, you saw that demo. That wasn't even the final. It was 2 days of, and they probably did it like it was nothing. It was like, we lazy, let's try it. Oh shit, this shit look good. Oh, okay. Like, you know, Microsoft knew what they was doing. So, you know what, y'all motherfuckers need to get off the interweb and learn how to read. Quit riding in these cars late at night, looking for cops and hookers and shit, and abducting people.
That's called riding the beat, son. That's called riding the beat. When they have hookers.
All right, this is basically what happened with the fucking Scorpio. Here's the pony eating bananas, looking stupid. Scorpio pulls up. Right here.
Oh, word.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's the ponies. Look.
Oh shit.
Fucking hating.
That's how they look, too.
I'm about to say something about. I'm about to say something about. Phantom Dust is better than every game that's on PlayStation 4 right now.
I'm about to talk about some
Shit looks
JRPGs.
better than Persona 5. Shit, graphically.
Talking about some JRPGs. Where
I don't know. I ain't play. I can't speak to that yet because
J-Long was playing Persona 5. Before we move on to the next subject, J-Long was playing Persona 5 for like 2 hours and a half. What did you experience in those 2 hours and a half, J-Long?
Nah, I played the fourth one. For 2 hours and a half. It's an RPG. I basically control my character for 2 minutes out of the 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Damn.
And there were only 3 battles.
Damn. Well, you know what? Get a refund. Oh, my
Nah,
bad.
I played that on the emulator, thankfully.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully.
So it's just watching, just like basically watching an anime, then, right?
Yeah, it essentially was an anime, and there actually is an anime show, which I think I might just watch that shit instead of actually playing the fucking game, because I don't have to press the X button to listen to what they say next. So.
Yeah, they say it automatically.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one, man. All right. Yo, Kano, you told me that you was playing, you finished Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Yeah, I finished it. I finally finished it after going through a lot of torture playing with a tranny the whole time.
Oh, shit.
He was playing with Titanfall?
I do not call her a tranny. She's a cave bitch.
That's beyond that. But I'm gonna play a game, right, where a person, when you walking bobbing like it look like Brumman, you know what I mean? Bobbing like this, slow bobbing. You feel me? So Horizon Zero Dawn is not original. Okay, it's not original at all. So if you talking about that game is the best thing since sliced bread, you need to slap yourself for saying something stupid like that. You feel me? So how you gonna play a game where you slow bobbing the whole time and you got a woman voice, but a man structure, and the game is not original. Remind you of Tomb Raider with front pump with a smidgen of a futuristic like Killzone. Ain't nothing original about the joint.
Yeah, original, no. I mean, it's solid. I mean, I get it. It's a solid game, but if you played any games in your life, this shit ain't nothing new under the sun. It ain't like it's. I mean, the only thing that's gonna blow your mind is the graphics. After you get used to that, that shit is gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, what next?
That's
I got-
exactly what happened to me, man. Because I have it. I played the intro. The intro graphics were incredible. Once you turn into an adult, I kind of got fucking bored, and the graphics don't look as good as what they did in the first linear parts. So I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, that's to be expected, though.
I just say with Horizon though, it has a good potential, but they need to go back to the drawing board and make everything correct, man. Because like I say, the game has no originality. I feel like with that game, it doesn't have its own identity because it's taken off of whatever other game has. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Someone's playing
now,
Forza shit.
Kano, I had talked to you earlier and whatnot about Mass Effect Andromeda because a lot of us are playing that shit right now. And I asked you which one was better, in your opinion. So which one was better, Mass Effect Andromeda or Horizon Zero Dawn? What was your honest opinion?
Oh, who you asking me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, all right. Honestly, my honest opinion, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I'm the brutally honest game. I'm cutting no corners. You feel me? With Mass Effect Andromeda, that game takes your soul away for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason why is because the story is unique. The gameplay, it feels like Mass Effect how it is traditionally is. But when you get so far into the game, when you get into the game, you just don't want to put that controller down. You feel me? You want to just play all day and all night. When it comes to Horizon Zero Dawn, you know what I'm saying? I put it to you like this. You feel me? Horizon Zero Dawn is like a one night stand. You feel me? When it comes to the ladies, when you smash on the lady, you feel what I'm saying? But one night stand. But with Mass Effect Andromeda, that game is like for weeks and hours at a time. You feel what I'm saying? That's the best way I could describe it.
Hey, can I ask y'all? Have y'all got laid yet? Cause this is the hardest Mass Effect for me to get laid. I ain't got laid yet, man.
I ain't
Mass
getting
Effect,
laid
yeah,
yet
I
either.
tried, but I ain't seen nothing.
Man,
To be
only
honest,
person I got hit on by a dude, but I'm like, man, don't go that way, man.
Yeah, that was
Keep that
weird,
on my
man.
stick.
I get laid yet,
Likewise,
man.
got both games.
That's weird.
That is
Likewise, you
that
got
is the
both.
weird part about like that. I can't. What is it? The redhead dude, right? That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
The dude in engineering, I think.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there,
Oh.
the dude talking
Yeah.
kind of swayzy. Like I'm sitting there, like, yo, why the fuck this dude approaching me on this angle? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, I'm over here trying to talk to the fucking pilot, and he over here trying to get the digits. Like, what the fuck is going
Yeah, that's the weird shit. It's like
Hey,
you can't.
let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Y'all got close to smashing Cora yet on the game?
Who?
Oh.
Who Cora?
Nope.
The girl with the
Yeah,
half
blonde
platinum-
chick,
on?
blonde
yeah,
chick.
blonde chick.
Blonde chick. Nah,
Oh,
I ain't-
you talking about the close to? Oh yeah, you know what? I've been low key, and I was trying to save her for last. I was trying to get the hoish out of me first.
I was trying to
you
get the
know what I'm saying?
redhead chick. I was trying to get the redhead chick.
Oh, you talking about the Scott? You know,
The
the
Yeah.
science
pilot
chick?
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the
One is-
little spot.
Yeah.
She told me she liked the
yeah.
Krogan. She want to get dogged out by the Krogan.
That shit's gross, bro.
Uh-huh.
You gonna have
I'm like, how the
Yo, don't they got
He-
4
he-
balls or some shit like
And he
that?
don't even got a real
Balls,
leg.
shit.
He got a
I'm just
peg leg.
saying.
She just
He
like
got
his
a real
tongue.
leg.
Huh? She all
You're about to
tongue
hit it with that wooden stick.
No, I'm saying that he gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna hit it with that. With the motherfucking
right,
crazy
man.
ass lips.
All right, matey.
All right, man. A lot of things have been popping off lately, man. As a matter of fact, the No actually reported on this, even though I did videos about this shit months ago, man. Months ago. All right? About fucking Knights of the Old Republic, the reboot. All right? Actually, half of Ubisoft, BioWare, which is one of the studios, I forgot what studio it was, has actually been working on Knights of the Old Republic, the reboot, this whole freaking time, yo.
Oh shit.
All right. And to get very far in development, all right, the title's almost done. And the reason it's a reboot and not a remake is because since Disney bought up Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? All that old shit is no longer canon. So they need to reboot it. And the No also reported that both Microsoft and Sony were in on the bidding war to get exclusive rights. And Deneau also reported that it seems that Microsoft was the one that won, seeing that it originally was an Xbox One OG title. All right. Now they're saying that they think that this E3, Microsoft is going to be showing it off on their stage as an exclusive for the Xbox Scorpio.
No, that'd be nice.
Now, what are your thoughts on this, man? Starting with you, Live Wires.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I mean, granted, they're gonna get hate. I'm just telling you straight from that. They're gonna show it. Everybody's gonna go crazy, and all of a sudden, people like the IGNs, the GameSpot, they be like, "Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know, Microsoft. This is not what I thought Phil Spencer said there was going to be an end of this exclusive stuff because I just don't understand." But mind you, Sony's gonna have some exclusive come up there on their end, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, only Sony can only they can bring us such just magnificent games like this." Like, who would have thought that I would have got a game like this, a multi-plat that is now exclusive because Sony they love us. Sony loves us. Like, there's gonna be some dumb shit like that. Yo.
You remember when Ryan McCaffrey was like, "The PlayStation 4 is a beast," like Showstopper said.
And that nigga quiet now.
Hell yeah, they ain't saying that.
They
an interview with him and go, "You want to ask me that question again?" Because look at Phil Spencer's face when he tells him that the PlayStation 4 is a beast. You can tell Phil's looking at him like, "Okay, all right."
I'm down, right?
Yeah, not no more. That shit a weed fella.
Word. Shout outs to Ebot.
Ebot just jumped in?
Yeah. What's going on, Ebot?
Hey, what's up, Ebot? Yo, introduce yourself to everybody.
The audience brothers, and in effect, though, are you ready for some bullshit? Because I am.
All right, good shit. All right, man. Let's go with you, E-Rock. What are your thoughts as far as Knights of the Old Republic?
Hey man, if any of those rumors are true, that's exciting, man. I mean, if you are a true Xbox brother, you know that Knights of the Old Republic and a year later, the original Fable, those two RPGs set the standard of what RPGs should be. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I had a PlayStation 2 at the time, and a few years before that, everybody was going nuts about Final Fantasy X, and then Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic by BioWare came and took a shit on that and showed you what RPGs could be. I mean, just memories of that game, man. That crazy Black Jedi Jolie Bindu and that crazy ass killer robot AK-47. If you played the game, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Star Wars Knights of the Republic was the shit. So just even thinking about the possibility of that coming to, let alone the Xbox One, but the Xbox Scorpio, dude, motherfuckers would mark out. People would lose their mind. But sadly, ponies, all these young calves and all these young four-legged beasts would just commit suicide. It'd be a death blow, bro. And just because of that, now, damn it, I hope the rumor's true. I hope it's true. Because that way, we ain't got to deal with you Sony ponies and hoof clippers no more. So yeah, I'm hoping that rumor's true, bro. I'm excited about that.
That's some crazy shit. I can't front, man. That shit has me on cloud nine. Because I thought it was gonna be like a Knights of the Old Republic 3. Because I had filled out like a questionnaire a while back, but it, I guess it wasn't. Know what I'm saying? I guess it's a reboot to Knights of the Old Republic, which makes sense. Know what I'm saying? It's the end that the Disney deal went through. Know what I'm saying? Where they rebooted everything that was canon. So, what are your thoughts on this, 100? Know what I'm saying?
Man, I'll put this way. Tell everybody, Sony can't have every goddamn thing. Everybody won't. At the end of the day, marketing don't make you no money. You're losing money. You know what I'm saying? You can have, I don't give a damn about this and that, but if you go see, at the end of the day, people going to start showing this, what's that's running on? Oh, this is running on. Like how you go on IGN, they'll say, oh yeah, this is running on the PlayStation 4. They're going to be, oh, this is running on the Scorpio. Because why? It looks better. At the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
So they need to, I hope it's true. I hope it ain't the turn-based, because I ain't really into the turn-based. I can do it every now and then, but let me run on my own. Let me strike. Let me power up. Let me turn into a Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, people shitting on the new
Jedi like shit.
Yeah, I want to control. You know, say an open world, you rebooted open world, and you control your old powers like you did it with Jedi Academy. You know what I'm saying, and all the rest of them. You know, I want, or you know, what I'm saying, I wish they bring back. You know what I'm saying,
Use the guys that did the combat engine for Jade Empire.
yeah. I hope they I wish they bring back Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. That's what man. That was the shit. That's a game that they gave you all your powers and you was amped up. You know. Like I said, it's like I'm like I've told people, just like I'm a Halo fanatic, I'm a motherfucking Star Wars fanatic, a Trekkie. I'm just what they call me, a black nerd, gangster nerd.
I feel you as far as the gameplay. Yeah, they could actually use do a lot of things in order to evolve the gameplay forward. But if Mass
Unless
Effect
you're
is
doing it
anything
like
to go
Phantom
by-
Dust.
If
Unless
Mass
you're doing
Effect
it
is
like
anything
Phantom
to go
Dust, you're doing
by,
it.
I'm sure they could do some good ass gameplay.
Yeah,
So,
unless you're doing it like you're gonna do Phantom Dust, you're just throwing a couple of little things on it, and it's still the same gameplay. And you're not charging me $60. Like Phantom Dust is not $60. So I ain't ever played it. I might give the shit a try.
But we already know they're not doing that because they said they couldn't. So
If Microsoft locked that down, it's a win-win situation. The graphics on the Scorpio is going to make it look even better.
yeah,
That's going to
oh,
look
good
tough.
shit. Well, Kano, what are your thoughts on Knights of the Old Republic?
Well, if the rumor is true, it's great for Xbox. The pony's gonna be like Soldier Boy, how he was crying at the BT Awards. They're gonna feel so salty. You feel me? they're gonna have so much salt to the point they're gonna catch diabetes from their own salt.
Damn.
They Superman that hoe. They Superman.
So as far as the no, I don't care for the no, so I don't really watch the no. But if the rumor is true with Knights of the Old Republic, Sony ain't gonna have no words to say, but you need to congratulate. Don't hate, congratulate. You feel what I'm saying? But E-Rock and everybody else is right about Knights of the Old Republic. If everybody go back to the OG Xbox, with that in Fable, you know what I'm saying? That's a couple of flagship games that was, for the Xbox. And not only that, with that Scorpion, how the graphically it's gonna look, yeah, it's gonna be on point. But I'm more of an action RPG type of guy, so hopefully it's not turn-based. You know what I'm saying? I really hope it's not turn-based because I don't feel like doing that Final Fantasy X stuff where you just press attack, the attack on his own to come back. You hear me? I want to really just hit them where it hurts. You hear me? So that's what I want from that game right there. Nice for that reboot. You feel me? But other than that, though, Pwn's gonna be crying worse than Soldier Boy at the BT Awards right now. I'm telling you.
All right, good shit, man.
Pony's already running like this. Halag, man, boom.
they losing
doubt.
it, man.
They losing their mind.
Yo, Ghost, what are your thoughts on this, man? Knights of the Old Republic.
I feel like if they do this, that'll be a good thing for us. Because Sony's locking down everything. They trying to grab everything out there to put a freeze on Scorpio, take off that hype. They locking down all the big DLCs and shit. If it's true, so this right here would be something good for us. I want to see basically, guys, what Phil Spencer and them got new IPs waiting for us, bro. Because I think we're gonna get some shit this year, bro.
No.
And the Knights of the
He actually did
Rise
say
the
it.
Empire.
yeah, they already.
He actually, what Phil Spencer actually said recently is that that there's going to be quite a few Xbox One exclusive titles coming to the Xbox One this year, and the souped up versions will be coming out on Scorpio. Right now, right out the gate, he's saying Xbox exclusives to the Xbox One. He ain't mentioned PC. You know what I'm saying? Now we already know the games that were announced as Xbox Play Anywhere, which are the games that we know about: State of Decay 2, Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves. You know what I'm saying? We know about those games being on both consoles. So, is Phil really going to be showing us a shitload of exclusives come this E3?
Yeah, but remember he said this. Yeah, but remember he said this. He said, "We'll play anywhere." He said for the games that can fit. He said that about 6 months back. He said for the games that can fit. He said not every game is not going over there. He said Halo Wars 2 fits to go over there. So RTS. You got a Forza game. Yeah, you got a Forza game, but it's Apex. It's not the full fucking version. So to get the true version, you need to have play it on the Xbox.
And they gave you Horizon. They gave you Horizon 3.
Yeah. But you got to give them some. You got to give you want the thing about it, Microsoft wants some of that PC space. They don't want it all. They used to have it all until Steam came. But since now they're like, okay, we'll give you some. We're not going to give you all. Like I heard maybe Halo 3. That motherfucker up 10 years old. So you ain't play Halo 3 and you need to slap the shit out yourself. So if you do come on PC, so what? We've been had it. Now, you know, people got to understand some things is cool and some things ain't cool. You got to have something. But when people say play anywhere, that's one, you pay one price and play it anywhere. You can play it on PC. You can do that. That benefits the consumer. You know what I'm saying? Sony's not doing that. Sony's not giving you that. You know what I'm saying? They're not. Nintendo was not giving you that. So, you know what I'm saying? Look at a lot of PC games getting ported over to Xbox now.
And that's a good thing.
Over. You know what I'm saying? So it's exclusives that used to be on there. Even though they free to play, but some of them good. Like Neverwinter was a free to play. I know some of them still going over to the PlayStation. What they coming over to Xbox first? Neverwinter came over first. Star Trek came over first. 2
more free to play.
Yeah,
big. Like Desert Online, and I forgot the name of the other one.
Paladins. I'm playing Paladins now because I'm in the preview. I got Paladins now. Yeah. Paladins. I'm playing that now. Pretty cool game. It's free to play, but you know. It's still Overwatch, but they stole from each other, and they made a deal and ain't gonna sue each other. But look at all these games. That you know saying that we're getting, and even though they're time, look at all this shit that's coming over that there was time on their end is coming over to us. See, it goes both ways. That's why you saying Xbox don't have no game. Some of them old bum ass exclusives you had that nobody wanted to play, like motherfucking what's that shit? I am bread. Whoever bought that need to be slapped. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know Microsoft. I would have banned that off my shit. I'm like, man, this shit don't. I'll purposely like, man, this shit do not. This shit fail certification.
Whoever
this
bought
shit
that,
is broken.
go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Man, you gonna I am bread. You know what I'm saying? You if you get I am bread, I know you playing Persona.
Yo, guys, man, Phil Spencer, man. Shout outs to you, Phil Spencer, man, because he been acting bold, man. He been taking shots. People don't realize that, man. Phil be smiling, taking shots.
Yeah, motherfucker Albert Pinello out here taking shots all day. God damn. You saw him put that super sample shit up there? You see that video? You see that super sample video? That shit's crazy. He was showing that shit for 1080p and 4K. I was like, oh my nigga, you can't do him like this. Oh no.
Of course, you're not playing with them no more.
Shout out to the 37 picking and watching this. Shout out to the 37 people. Making sure you hit that dislike button.
Yo, J-Law, we haven't heard from your take on the subject, man. What's your take on it? J-Law, you there?
Yeah, Jay's fixing up some 4K stuff I put up, so you can see true 4K game.
All right, well, I guess he took an L on this then.
Yeah, man, like, it just feels good, guys, man. The shoe's on the other foot now, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. What's your take on this as far as all these games? Kano.
What's the question?
On all the games.
All the games come to Scorpio?
Yeah.
The supposed exclusives.
Supposedly exclusives.
Phil had stated that he was going to be delivering a whole bunch of exclusive games for the Xbox One this year that won't come out anywhere else, and the super versions of those games will be on the Scorpio.
3 words.
Woo! Microsoft.
I got 3 words for you. Rise to Empire.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 3 words. Rise to Empire, Sunset Overdrive 2, Star Wars Old Republic, Fable 4. I'm making bold predictions right now, you hear me? I want to see exclusives, you hear me? Mm-hmm. I want to see what games they got, you hear me? So that's why I'm so excited about E3 at this point right now, you feel me? And some brand new IPs, brand new studios being open, brand new studios being announced. You know, I know we ain't gonna hear it for no Gears of War, no Halo this year. So it's all cracked down and State of Decay 2 and these other games. Cuphead.
But why everybody feels so down about the lineup we got this year? Why people be feeling down? Because I don't understand. Like,
But,
you know,
This is the thing, though.
I mean,
They tried. They doing that because last year PlayStation was real sports. They saying that Microsoft is sports, but Microsoft is far from it because they got games coming out this year. They haven't even announced yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of hate towards Microsoft because Microsoft got something good going on, and that's talking about, oh yeah, they got the Scorpio, but what about the games? Just wait and be patient because they
it's
got
called
games.
E3. Ain't E3 to show off games, show off your console? Ain't that the Super Bowl of gaming?
Word.
Exactly.
But see,
You know what I'm saying?
the media know that. They know that. So they ass hurt. So they just trying to find any way to just hate.
yeah, basically. Man.
Because right now Scorpio is the most talked about
That
product.
shit was trending.
Exactly. It's the most talked about product of this year so far. So now all the ponies talking about, what Scorpio's coming out. What about the games?
Bro, I got the quick
Listen.
question for that. This is how you kill them.
The Nintendo Switch ain't got no games.
Okay,
I
no,
don't see nobody
exactly.
bitching about that.
Guys,
Oh, it's just so much hate.
I know,
Guys,
right?
when they
This
say-
shit launches with like 3 games and shit, 2 games,
word.
and nobody
No, but
talks about it.
You
When
know,
they-
we gotta tell them as far as holding up on the bullshit because all the way up until the first part of this year, the only shit PlayStation dudes talked about was Horizon Zero Dawn.
Exactly.
They got a high Metacritic on Gravity Rush, so then they talked about it. They got a high high rating on Neo, so they talked about it. They got a high
But nobody's not playing that game.
on Persona, so they talked about it. But if they didn't get a high Metacritic score, they wouldn't give 2 fucks about those games. So
Exactly.
they on some bullshit.
But no, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. All these ponies they're talking about, they playing all these games that's coming out. They're not playing it. The only games that they really playing is Street Fighter 5. That's basically it. You hear me? So they need to stop worrying about what everybody got going on
And
by
they're
their
playing
own
the pirated
games.
version.
Yeah, you know they was doing this. That bullshit. That bullshit.
Because I mean, to me personally, I'm good with the lineup. I played Sea of Thieves. I'm getting that game. I know I'm getting cracked down. And me and 100 is already going to be mowing through motherfuckers, zombies, and fucking State of Decay. So all 3 of those games, I know I'll fucking cop it.
By the
I've
way,
been talking about those games since they announced them. It's not like,
That lineup is awesome,
Metacritic
dude.
score to see if I'm gonna talk about. No, because I'm a fucking gamer. They out there.
Exactly.
and every game we just listed, Microsoft fucking put out. They paid for that shit. They ain't get no giveaways. They ain't get no handouts. All Microsoft games.
Shit.
Exactly.
Yo, Livewise, when they get on the comment section and these Sony fanboys talk shit, it makes me laugh because they say, where's the Xbox One games? And flipperachis. They go, where's the Xbox One games for the Scorpio? And I go like this, wait, but months back, where was your Scorpio game for the Pro? I mean, for the PlayStation Pro, where was your game?
Yeah.
Because your games, there was no games utilizing the Pro's power. That's why it's so fucked
It was
up.
one game and it was Tomb Raider, and we already played that shit already. We beat that
It was a
motherfucker 5
whack version of
times.
Tomb
And
Raider.
think
Like
about it,
Horizon is.
They got Horizon to
Yo,
fight.
let's be honest. That shit is graphically impressive, but otherwise, that shit is garbage.
Hang on, but you run at 30 frames per second.
yeah, that's just.
Give me a first-party title from Sony that
What?
runs 1080p,
What?
60 frames per second, and you supposed to say you want me to go buy this Pro.
Look.
I can name a game. I can name a game.
Well,
Nothing.
The issue is it's graphically impressive, yes, but the fact that the frame rate isn't locked and it's close to 30. But come on, this is supposed to be a beast of a console. This is supposed to be the super Mac ultimate console, and it can't do 4K. It could barely do 1080p 60, and it doesn't even do 1080p 60 for fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. So what the fuck is the point in the console? Like, if you can't do 1080p 60 on it, what the fuck is the point of it?
No point at all.
Yo, guys, down in
Exactly.
the comment section, I don't mean to cut you off, guys, but I don't know. I think we got a flipperachi, a fake Iron Wolf in here called Iron Pony. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna flip flop when the Scorpio comes back.
Oh, this guy's
For
crazy.
me and my tranny girlfriend
Iron
TTFP.
Pony.
I don't know who's. That's not Iron Wolf, right? He changed his name.
Nah, he's not gonna call himself Iron Pony.
Now these are. Now this is what I say.
He
These
did
are some
say
weirdos. These are
I mean, the
weirdos.
Iron Transsexual, something like that, but not the Iron Pony.
Yeah. Look at this. You got a
Oh,
fake
you
Iron
never
Wolf
know.
in our-
It
in
could
our
be a
comments.
sock account, and it might actually be Wolf.
Nah, well, I mean, that's just fucking sad if it is. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
damn, bro.
yeah. I already feel bad. I already feel
Yeah,
bad
you
because I don't
don't
know who
feel
bought
that
this. I don't know who bought this gamer tag. Shit, I hope they don't they see it. I would have paid that for some food stamps. Acting like that mother.
No, he needed the money
EBT.
to buy a game. He needed the money to buy a game, yo. Chill.
But
Stop messing this game, man.
man, how much that shit is worth?
Yo,
How much that
Yo,
shit
chill,
worth?
man. He got the Patreon
At
going on
39
now. You know what
cents?
I'm saying?
hey guys,
39 cents?
Patreon, go ahead.
there are crazy
No.
people out there
I'm trying to pray for
actually
you.
Man.
somebody else is retarded.
Oh, come on, that's a come on, man. Mama, somebody tell me, man. That's a come on, man. Like you
It's
sold.
hard
I
being a
heard that
homie
you
out
sold
there,
your
man.
gamer tag. Your gamer tag. I ain't never heard that, man. Why you couldn't give it away? You gave it away for charity. Could have gave it away for some blood. Donated some blood or some
Hey,
shit,
man, you know,
man.
it's hard out there. That Brexit is a motherfucker, man.
Man, I told you these gamer streets is more harder than these motherfucking these real streets. Mm-hmm.
Yo, let's hear from you. Let's hear from you, He-Bop, man.
Word.
What's your take as far as these games, yo?
Well, listen.
Do your
The
thing,
roadmap has to be set. That's the first and foremost. To this point, Microsoft has pretty much given us every single game they showed us since 2013 and since the reveal. Okay, as opposed to Sony, most of their games they were sporadically, spread out, and a lot of them were delayed. And
Facts.
we gotta understand that, just like a lot of people have pointed out, most of these games were Japanese handouts. And the reason why we say handouts is because Sony did not pay for the development. Sony did not pay for the existence of these games. They didn't even pay in some situations for the marketing. They just said, we want it on your console. Can we put it there? And like anybody, if they give you something free and it works in your favor, you're not going to say no, you know? Phil Spencer has been very vocal, but a lot of people, not me per se personally, but people that I know have said that we cannot force people to put games on our console if they don't want it there, which speaks volumes. So all that judging is pretty much idiocracy, because if you could read between the lines or if you could read straightforward, either way, your questions are answered, basically. So E3 is the roadmap. If you heard Albert Pinello on Major Nelson's podcast, I think the tag for E3 is it's all about the games. That's what their tagline is for E3 this year. It's all about the games. That means they have something set up that just has to do and pertain with games. So that makes it very exciting. So something like KOTOR, for example, like when you guys were talking about before, it's a Star Wars year. Okay, you guys saw how prevalent that was last year with the deal that Sony did with Battlefront, even though Battlefront, for me, was lackluster. Why? Because it just had multiplayer and didn't have a campaign. And that's an IP that, you can do so much story with because it has a big lore. It's the king of lores, if you will. That's where everything else has stemmed from at this point, from Star Trek and Star Wars, whether it's sci-fi, whether it's action, whether it's whatever the case may be. You guys get the point. So if you look at it that way, you got to understand there's only two things that didn't come out into fruition, which was Scalebound and Fable Legends. But there were reasons behind these two debacles and unfortunate mishaps. And they are things that happen in the industry. The only difference is Microsoft is verbal about it. They talk about it. They say, hey, yeah, this is what happened. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. When Sony does anything like that where they can't, so they don't really talk about it. And even if it's brought up to the attention, the media doesn't push the issue like they would when it comes to Microsoft. I'm assuming it's because they figured, well, if Microsoft have money, well, they can spare no expense, not care about what they lose, which is not true, because then that's how you stay. If you keep spending money and not making money, that's how you end up being in a situation that a lot of companies are right now, like Radio Shack, which went bankrupt, like Sony will be if they keep on in their ways, if they keep spending money but not really making any real profit.
Wasting all their money on marketing deals.
Right. Well, marketing is expensive if the game is expensive. If the game's something small, it's not really expensive. You just do a couple posters, do a couple of commercials.
Yeah, but they buying all the big
remember,
ones,
people got to remember, Sony is a movie house also. So whatever they do when it comes to commercial, they pay a fraction. They have their own studios. They do this all in-house. They don't pay much money for that. People think, oh my God, they got to pay all this money. No. Somebody like Microsoft would, because the Microsoft don't have a movie studio, which I think that might change, being that they're doing the Gears movie. And that would be great for them, I think. I think it'd be a good move. But Sony doesn't do that. So when people think they spend all this money, I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn is the Decima engine. That's the engine that ran Killzone 2 on PS2. It was modified. The game cost them I think it was 40. No. It's actually the one that ran Killzone also, like the very first
Killzone
one.
1? Are you serious?
One, yeah. He said it himself in the interview when they did that thing with Death Stranding. He said it. It's the existing engine from all our Killzone series. He said it himself. We just modified it. And Horizon only cost them $45,000. And again, the problem with Horizon is it doesn't. Million. Million.
I'm about to say, damn.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, 45 million. Which, if you really think about it, if Fable Legends, they spent 75 and just the development, which never came out, what does that tell you about how much that engine really, has to offer and the quality of it? That's why Horizon feels kind of.
Fable looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked amazing. It might not have played the way people wanted it to.
It did not play amazing.
But it looked gorgeous. You can tell. And it was DirectX 12 as well. So you can tell that it was
the heart of the Scorpio.
Right, which is going to be the heart of the Scorpio, which they put it in the GPU for what Albert Pinello said. Now, then, I'm sorry I'm ranting off. That's what happens when you come in late. You want to say everything. You don't want to stop talking.
What you got to do.
So basically, this E3 I think is going to be full of surprises because the roadmap is for 2018 and 2019. My thing is, what will be the argument once Microsoft puts up, and loads up the guns and starts firing, and they have the software with the hardware? What is going to be the other reason for the media to try to bash on them? Because you can't bash on them no more. They have the best console, they have the best online, they have the best ecosystem. They have the best controller. They have backwards compatibility at the highest quality. They're going to have games to support it. They have a back catalog from the launch on Xbox One like no other. They have everything that the fans and the community and have asked since day one. It's all there. You know what I'm saying? So if they hate, it's just basically that. It's hate, and you can't hide that. You can't mask that. And that's the reason why Sony, I believe, is doing all those deals with the marketing, because they really don't have nothing coming out this year. That's why I don't believe that Days Gone or even God of War is going to come out. Because if they rush those and they ruin them being their flagship franchise, it could hurt them in the long run. So they're not going to do that. Yeah. Now, as far as KOTOR, that's a big thing, because then that means there's no excuse. We have a big game on Xbox, and there'll be a big marketing game on PlayStation. Difference being, I think KOTOR has a big underground fan base, and it has established through the years, and it's going to be special because a lot of people remember it or never got to play it. And if it is rebooted, what I think they should do, they should give you the option of both playing a turn-based for those who love turn-based and free roam for those who love free roam, because it will make it more appealing. And with the technology that we have now, I don't see it being hard to code both types of combats. You know what I mean? Combat systems, if you will. And if it is true that listen, it's a Star Wars year. This weekend is the Star Wars celebration. Big things are happening this weekend. It's a Star Wars year. It is the smartest thing they can do, because if they can incorporate that and make a Star Wars console based off Scorpio, since they have an exclusivity deal and it defies the clauses, whatever clause they have that, oh no, you can't do that because I have a marketing deal with Battlefront. Well, this is KOTOR. KOTOR was something different and an exclusive. They're paying for it, and they can do a Scorpio or even an Xbox S themed or both. Forget it, man. They'll make a killing. It's just the smartest thing you can do. Star Wars sells just by the name itself. It doesn't matter what it is. It just sells. It's iconic. It's part of our culture. No one can take Star Wars away. Every known thing to existence, whether it's movies, commercials, has almost 90% of the time some type of reference to Star Wars. So I think it would be great for the fans, for those who never played it, and for those who are anticipating playing it, like myself. I never got to play it, the original. So it's a win-win regardless. So how I feel about that, that's how I feel. I think they're going to set the roadmap. We're going to all be surprised. And I think that what we should do as Xbox fans and the communities, we should just worry about our shit and fuck everybody else.
Yes.
It's not going to make any difference. The haze is going to make us stronger as a community and Xbox stronger as a company. And
Yep.
they're just going to keep on laughing and smoking cubes.
Fucking A.
So that's how I feel about it. Sorry,
All right,
gentlemen, it
good
took long.
Well said. Well said. Well said.
Yo, that was a great monologue.
Well said.
Oh yeah, definitely incredible, man.
Yeah, he about to
And
get
just to go even further, Albert Pernello actually also said that that the performance that the Xbox Scorpio performs at, performance level.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, you could get that on PC. It'll run you about a G. Right? That's the way he said it. He just said, said it flat out. It'll cost you about a G if you want this type of performance. All right. Now imagine the Scorpio being priced at half that. You know what I'm saying? And then you're able to play something like Knights of the Old Republic, the rebooted version, 4K native, 60 frames per second. Star Wars Battlefront 2, 4K native, 60 frames per second, dude.
It's
These guys is gonna make a fucking killing.
I'm not
The streamers on YouTube is fucking. You know what they're gonna be streaming at? They're gonna be streaming with the Scorpio. All right, as a matter of fact, there might be some dude streaming a PS4 Pro game through a fucking Scorpio to YouTube in 4K native. All right, I'm serious, yo. These people,
the streaming alone is so
YouTube
enticing.
is gonna be in Microsoft's pocket, and they ain't have to pay them a dime. All right, not even a dime, yo. They just what Microsoft did with this console. They catered to three demographics, yo. Three demographics: the content creators, like people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
PC guys
they gave
too.
them the tools. All right, they gave them power, like the PC heads want. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of also, let's say casuals and hardcore people, people want good graphics, true that, you know what I'm saying? But they also come in with the games as well, all right? And they brought PC into the mix. I mean, they just did a console that's for everybody,
Right,
all right?
right.
Nobody will be able to complain about it. Let me hear your thoughts on this 100. What do you think?
About who? What? I already talked about. We talking about what, the Core Tour?
No.
Yeah. Did you get to talk about KOTOR?
Yeah, I already
you talked about KOTOR, then we moved on to the next subject.
Yeah,
I didn't get to talk about it.
Oh, well, yo, my bad. J-Long, what were your thoughts on KOTOR?
Nah, it was actually my mic. I don't know, it was acting fucked up. KOTOR, I don't know, man. If it happens, it'll be crazy, and the backlash will be crazy, just like the Tomb Raider shit. You know how shit is, oh, Microsoft's buying a fucking third-party exclusive that's supposed to be on our consoles, yet they didn't say the shit about Nier 2 being exclusive to PS4. Or Street Fighter being exclusive, which Street Fighter Sony actually paid for, but the other shit they give them credit for, they didn't pay for. But I think that would be fire. Number one, like everything you guys are saying is absolutely true, because Star Wars, the name speaks for itself. It speaks volume. KOTOR, that's a game people from all platforms have been begging for. That's a game ponies bought Xboxes for.
No, just think about people that just like entertainment. A lot of casual people. They bought that new 4K TV. You know what I'm saying? You're able to play Knights of the Old Republic in 4K, Battlefront 4K, native, 60 frames. I mean, I think that's going to call a lot of.
If it's true, I think it's going to take cues from Mass Effect. Like it might even have a narrative mode.
Yo, from what I'm hearing, they're very deep into development, man. They had an entire separate studio. Half of BioWare was working on this shit, yo.
No, that's what you call it. I think that was how you call that? San Antonio. It's a BioWare San Antonio. They're working on it because
Edmonton and San Antonio.
No,
but I don't know.
I don't think Edmonton. I don't think Edmonton. I think I heard it was San Antonio. And most of them guys was working on the original one.
It was reported on the know.
Yeah, so they already know the engine. They already knew what was. It was easy for them to do it by themselves, and then bring in a third party or something like that. But if like Keyboard said, this Star Wars, since Celebration already started, they already leaked the damn Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
it got leaked already. You know what I'm saying? And so Microsoft like to say, go first, because I got something too. I got a Star Wars game. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let's get I got some game that people like.
Let's get
what I'm saying? Shit, and think about it is that game
that they got has a lot of game cred though, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people remember KOTOR vividly, right? Vividly, all right? Especially with that twist in the fucking game, Especially that first one, you ain't see that shit coming. That's when they brought narrative storytelling and RPG to the next level. All right, just like E-Rock had stated earlier. E-Rock, what's your take on all this, man? As
Well,
far as like what we've been discussing.
well, as far as Phil saying that there's going to be just Scorpio exclusive games being shown at E3.
Yeah.
Look, listen,
Not just
man.
Xbox, not Scorpio exclusive, basically Xbox One exclusive games with the souped up versions on only on Scorpio.
Yeah, running the best on Scorpio. Yep.
You know what? For all of us Xbox guys, I know a lot of us Xbox guys in the community have had questions. Like Mr. 100 said, a lot of these cats been down. What y'all been down for? Have Phil Spencer ever lied to us?
Exactly.
Has he ever disappointed us at an E3? Every year this man delivers. So really the only people to have these questions are the Sony ponies and the Sony fueled media. Listen, we talked about this earlier. The Welsh gamer, shout out to him and Microboxer X, man, my brothers from across the pond. If Microsoft do it, we gotta dissect it. It's bad. If Sony do it, it's
Yep.
okay. Listen, man, I'm excited about E3, and this all is happening in a way that I didn't expect. The whole reveal being done by Digital Foundry, Phil Spencer about to unveil all of these games exclusive to the Xbox One S and the Xbox Scorpio at E3 2017, which, as you guys know, I'm calling Sony's bad day in LA. I'm excited about all of this. I'm hyped about all of this. The only people that aren't hyped are the media and the Sony fanboys. I've never seen anything like this. Y'all,
And the
y'all, y'all,
flipperachis.
y'all flipping and y'all upset over plastic boxes. I know we take our shots. I know we have our fun. Hell, my whole channel's dedicated to trolling you fucking calves and four-legged beasts. But I don't be on y'all YouTube channels watching y'all shit. I don't be on y'all PlayStation channels watching
Okay,
y'all
right.
shit.
That's the
I don't give a
difference.
fuck about what's going on PlayStation. I don't sit around every day. Yeah, I take my shots. I make my little videos about Near Automata sucks and whatever that last crap is, it sucks. But I mean, I don't sit around every day like y'all do. Man, I wonder what Xbox is doing. I wonder what these Xbox is doing. What are these Xbox doing today? Y'all fools is obsessed. Well, guess what? I feel y'all pain, man. I feel y'all pain. Y'all wanted the Xbox Scorpio to be less than what y'all hoped. Y'all wanted the Xbox Scorpio to fail. Y'all was wrong. It's more than what y'all expected. What else is going to happen? What are we going to see at E3? That's the big question. What are we going to see at E3? Get your salt trucks ready. Kaleidoscope, it's going down, man. It's going down. And
Well,
y'all,
Elon,
yo,
to add to what you're saying, what I like about what Microsoft's doing with this E3 thing, you know, how a lot of people are like, oh man, but they got to show something early to get us hype and all stuff. But what I like about Microsoft is they're doing it in the old traditional way, like when we were growing up, that we didn't know shit until we read it in the magazines 2 months later.
exactly.
Everything was like, wow, like it hit us, and we saw the value of it, and we appreciated it more because we didn't know anything about it. The problem with now is with social media and all these YouTube channels and people that are like representing gaming in general, not us per se, but you know, like outlets like the Know and stuff like that. Everything is spoiled and spilled out in some way or shape or form, whether it's a rumor or there's close to a rumor, and it too early. And when we see it, it's like, oh, okay, that's what's up, but we don't have the same impact. That's why I don't
Yeah,
mind when
yeah,
Microsoft does that.
yeah, but I'm put it this way: they get paid for that shit. Now I can see if a
Yeah, I
YouTuber do
know,
that.
I know,
Now,
I know.
like I say, I subscribe to a lot of YouTubers, and they have a lot of news. I might go on that. You know how how you see that cute girl, just want to look at her ass real quick. That's what I do. I go on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, and turn it back because your old lady gonna knock the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I'll go in there real quick. And I want to listen to it. I done
quick
thumbs
peek.
it up because I'm supporting them. But other than that, I'm not listening to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mhm.
Somebody, hey man, you want to see this leak? No, man, I can't read right now. Shit.
Right, like the spec stuff that they talked about, that's good because now they got that out
You
of the
got that
way.
out the water. Yeah, you
Because
got
the
that all
people
the
that
way.
wanted to know the specs, that are spec enthusiasts or gurus, they got their answers. Everything's there. Now, what they got to do is focus and vocalize to the casuals and the game enthusiasts. So that they can get the message. These are the games. This is what it's going to look like because of the power of the console.
Yeah, but I
is
think the
being-
casuals, you don't have to worry about the casuals because the retailer's going to take care of the casuals for you.
Yeah,
When they,
that
you know,
and the
people that go to the
commercials,
mall.
Yeah.
That when you go to the
YouTube.
mall and when people, because you know, people still go mall hopping and shit. I don't do that shit. It's called the computer. It's called Amazon shit. I get my shit in an
Comfortable.
hour.
Comfortable.
I ain't gonna, I ain't got to bump it. When people start going in these stores and people start asking these questions, you know what I'm saying? When they do see Forza 7 running, and you know when you go in these stores, they got their models on displays. You know how many times you bought a TV or a 4K TV and it don't look, when you first get it, it don't look nothing like you get out the store.
Right.
But the store's gonna sit there. They're gonna bundle this. They're gonna throw 4K movies into this thing because it comes with an Ultra 4K Blu-ray player, where the Pro doesn't. Sony told you you better off streaming in 2K than in regular 4K. They didn't give you the option. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft is giving the consumer options. Now you're seeing a lot of people is hurting for them to say, okay, the refund policy. Oh, that's good. It's hard for them. It's hard. You know, Digital Foundry came out today and said that Call of Duty was that Black Ops 2 runs better on the Xbox than it ran on the 360.
That's right.
Yeah, on the Xbox One. Yep.
It ran on the 360, and it was a backwards compatibility game.
Guys, you guys, you know what's happening, and not to get off track, but I've been noticing something, man. Phil Spencer, I'm beginning to notice this dude is fucking hard, man. This dude is hard. Everybody thought he was soft. Everybody questioned him, including me last year. Other Xbox brothers questioned him if he's the right guy for the job or he's too soft. Guess what? This dude is fucking hard. To sit there and hear this crap month after month. Xbox has no games. Xbox is finished. Xbox. You know what Phil Spencer at Microsoft is doing, Sony? While y'all are hitting sales? Y'all gonna laugh. Xbox is wearing y'all down. I can see it now. Xbox is gonna wear y'all down because y'all kept on saying, "Oh, show us the games."
The slow execution.
Where's Scorpio's games? Show us the games. Phil's like, "Nope, I ain't showing you shit. You gonna fucking wait. You're gonna wait till E3. I ain't showing you Scorpio yet. You gonna wait." And then, you know who's gonna reveal it? Digital Foundry's gonna reveal it. Yo, dude, this guy's got some balls, man.
Yeah.
Patient. Very patient.
No, and he's smart. He's killing their asses cerebrally. He don't have to go out on stage and come out with no disc or nothing. He's going to show you the product. This is my product. How you guys like it? You know what I'm saying? That he's want to show you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While they sitting there throwing all these little wannabe shots, you see he took shots at the Pro in that little question thing. He said. He said it was good for 2016, but it ain't shit for 2017. He said it looked like they rushed.
We waited.
He said we rated. Yeah, he said we rated and then he said, and he also said this. Yeah, we partnered with AMD and stuff like that, but we don't know what they got, and they still down don't know what we got. See, that's why I believe the leak was the Xbox One S. That's what they thought. Like, oh, we got it. It was. You know, or Sony just too cocky. He thought they could throw those smoke and mirrors and said, "Oh yeah, checkerboard rendering." Like you say, they said they got the most powerful console. They need to go take that shit off their box. That's fake ass false marketing.
You want it. I said
It'll
that.
be false advertising once the Scorpio drops. That's for sure.
This is like when you have a really good hand in spades, but the other team think they got you. But you realize you be like, yo. You know, you got your teammate, and your teammate, you know, you give the head nods. You be like, yo, I got the big joker. You got the little joker. Give him the two head nods. You be like, oh, shit, you got a little joker. What you got? You got the diamond. Turn his head sideways. Oh, shit, motherfucker got the diamond. Oh, shit. You're right. Like, but you can't say nothing. You got to sit back there and act like you ain't got it. So you can be like, oh, yeah. You count your books, and then you try to get them to jump one over so you could run the whole shit. So that's basically what you got to do. You got to sit back and be like, I ain't got everything that I think I got.
Also, guys, check this out. Shout outs to Megatron. Phil Spencer has always said the games on Scorpio will speak for themselves.
Right.
That's the truth.
He said that since day one.
Yeah, because remember when the guy was like, "Oh, when can I pre-order?" He was like, "Wait for the games." Like that's like when somebody's like, "Yo, I'm gonna marry this girl." You'd be like, "Nah, man, just wait."
Wait till you see it.
Yo,
wait till you see it, bro. Wait till you see it.
Right, Lapwise. That's why Phil Spencer was like, yeah, don't pre-order the Scorpio yet. Wait till you see it. Like, so basically, he was waiting so we could see it on digital foundries, basically. And when we see it at E3, it's gonna blow everybody's mind.
He just wants to show us the games.
A lot of that came also because he wants to make sure. A lot of that Ghost. A lot of that came from also. I'm sorry, I cut you off. A lot of that came from because he also don't want to give false hope. He don't want people to say, "Oh yeah, look, Microsoft souped this shit up, and then they show it, and for those clowns that are gonna be like, "It's not that impressive. It's alright." They don't downplay it and make it look like it was false hopes. I think that's part of it also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always gonna be some dude to be like, man, that shit don't look like better than
exactly
$4,000 PC. But like, what?
See, my ignorance was like, man, you don't own a $4,000 PC. You just told me last week that you was trying to get invested in the cooling system. You know what I'm saying?
Like that motherfucker.
You ain't got a Core i3. You got some motherfucking, I'm saying, Citroen. You know, you got the lowest budget. Hell no, you ain't running no Street Fighter 5 on that shit. Come on, and I'm running in 25 million thousand frames per second. Who cares?
Yeah. A100, like that clown Hard 8 times. Oh man, the Scorpio ain't nothing. My GTX 90 is more powerful than that.
Man, you talking about a motherfucker that bought a TV off a motherfucker off the street. Yeah, he ain't had no HDR on it.
And the next question,
got no credibility.
And the next question should have been, how much you pay for all your shit.
Yeah.
Because any PC gamer that has any logic, if they're thinking about upgrading on PC to 4K, and let's say the Xbox Scorpio, right? Let's just say right off the jump, hypothetically, it's $399. If you're a PC gamer and you'd rather go upgrade your PC for $1,000, whatever the case may be, or $800, as opposed to
be able to stream 4K and run 4K games,
with 4K streaming and all that other beautiful benefits are going to give you right off the back with DirectX 12 baked in. You're fucking retarded. You're retarded.
Hey, y'all missing one thing off too, and I'm told you. I'm like next gen. I gave my services over to Beam. I don't think I'm going back over to Twitch. But you got Beam also for free. You got Beam also, and it runs way better.
Wow.
Latency is like seconds, right? That's what I'm
but it
hearing,
depends.
seconds.
But it goes off your bandwidth also. So it actually try to control and try to give you quality. It's the you know what I'm saying. So it's and look how easy. You just had to say, bam, I want to stream. You know, I want to stream. And then if you want the party chat in or you don't, if you did want the party chat and bring it in, you just go right back to the screen and do it. And it's sitting right there, and it doesn't put the cursor right there in front of you where you can't see it. You can actually do the overlay for, you know what I'm saying, the if you know what I'm saying, in your live chat. But with me, I don't do it because I just get on my phone on Beam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And do it right there. And I got the phone on the side of me. And I can still see the quality. And it you didn't know sometimes Twitch cut on with the Twitch app. You be thinking you twitching and going your shit. You ain't on no Twitch.
Yep.
But that's what people's not talking about. People, y'all want to be some streamers. Take your talents over to Beam. It's easy. And I played Madden the other night and had about 25, 30 people in my stream out of nowhere.
Wow.
And we end up joining our party. We was like 18. We was down there to the max on the party thing, and we was just having a big time playing Madden against each other. I got served twice. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the king. When I come home, I'm still the king. But that people don't understand. Look at all the options that you got. I know people say YouTube streaming, but I think Microsoft didn't do the YouTube streaming because they want to push Beam. That's their baby.
It's theirs now.
You know, just like
they think global, man. People
like Sony's not pushing PlayStation now.
They're looking at content creators. They're looking at people that stream. They're looking at the casual gamers. They're looking at everybody, the developers. I mean, Albert Pinello went on record stating that this time with the Scorpio, the people that create games, they'll waste more time on quality instead of performance.
Right.
All right, because they'll have the performance off the gate already, and then some. All right, they'll just spend their time on quality. I was like, dude, that's a bold statement to say. A very fucking bold statement.
Check this out, guys. I'm gonna play a video in the background. I hope you guys can hear it. I got my YouTube thing open, and you're gonna hear this PC dude hating on me when I'm trying to explain something to GameStop to this GameStop dude. So he basically took my video to talk on it and try to clown me, but he exposed himself. Check this shit out. Watch this.
Yeah.
Expose himself like a dick. Y'all can hear it?
No.
No, I can't hear nothing.
Can you hear me
Can't
now?
even see nothing.
Now you might have to throw it on your phone, and then put
Yeah.
and then put it to the mic.
You can't hear him? Oh.
Yeah.
Low, you might gotta go off your
Very
phone.
low sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off
kinda
my
low.
phone, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go off my phone. But y'all
Real
continue.
quick, while he does that, the thing with Beam is that's why I was telling people, like
Fuck
a lot of
Beam.
people were like, why is Microsoft, or guys at Microsoft saying, oh, come check us out, Twitch and Horizon Zero Dawn on, and come check us out, streaming of Zelda. I was like, those are the two hottest commodities that was out right now. But when they said, let's come check us out, what were they promoting? They were promoting Beam. They weren't promoting Twitch. And the reason for it is because Beam is new. They want people to come. And with those two games being the two hottest commodities at the time, it made perfect sense. They were just playing the cards to promote, help the other time, the competition, but at the same time, they're helping themselves because if those people come and stream at Beam and come check it out, Beam is going to grow because the word of mouth is going to get out. So that's really why they did that. And that's what I try to explain to people. Like, oh, no, they're just promoting. They have no self-respect. No, man, they got to promote that Beam.
They're smart. They're smart.
You know?
They think of the big picture. They don't think about just a small pot.
They always think about the bigger picture.
They don't want
You're
peace.
absolutely right.
Yeah, and I'll put this way: what Twitch is good and everything, but they
Right.
got, some motherfuckers got a lock on Twitch like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I just saw some guys that was mostly Twitch, quote, go straight Beam now. They're like,
Right.
I'm going over to Beam, and it's like this. He was like, it's more easy. Like with Twitch, I couldn't put my camera on and Twitch at the same time. It didn't work. I can do that shit on Beam and play if I wanted to show my, it's.
Okay.
But it's a lot of PC guys that's over there.
Right.
Yeah.
We come and invade their
It's a lot
space.
more friendlier. The
Yeah,
way it's set up.
and it wasn't that, you had a couple of dudes talk some shit, but they must have followed me somewhere, a bunch of fucking bums. Go follow me. But most of, what I'm saying, people saying that the community and we are the cancer of the community. No, you the motherfucking cancer, because you worrying about what grown men do.
Exactly.
What grown women do. I'm not worried about what you do. But I'm going to sit there and I'm gonna do me, and I like this shit. It's something different. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing and people gotta understand. How much you hear about PlayStation now? We talk about more PlayStation now than Sony does. We promote more PlayStation now than they do.
Right.
Well,
Well, it's
You
like
don't hear them talking about it. You don't go into the store. When you go to Best Buy, when you go to Target, when you go to these Costco's or what we call these big, in the industry, we call it, big box stores. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear no, hey, PlayStation Now cards or this and that. The only person you might see it is in GameStop, and they ain't got no choice because they didn't bought probably 2 million of them, and they just shit. They wish they could give them away.
basically.
Hey guys, I got it right now. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, Pony's hide behind PC, but you already know how it is. Here it goes, guys. That's me. He's trying to clown me.
We can barely hear it.
Yeah, you gotta turn it up. You gotta put it to the mic.
Nonsense again.
You get it? He's gonna try to clown me, guys. Look.
I think we all know, at least the sane ones in the gaming community know, that the PS4 is more powerful than the Xbox One, and most likely the Neo is going to be more powerful than the Scorpio.
Oh my god.
Now,
That's an
I
idiot.
hate that guy. His
The Neo, what does he
wanna
not
say
know
his
it
name.
came out?
Oh, so this
Exactly.
is no, this had to be a
No,
while
no.
ago.
This is a while ago. But remember,
Oh, okay.
I was under oath. I couldn't say nothing, but we all knew back then that the Scorpio, since last year, was going to be way stronger. But these ponies was
Oh,
dickheads,
yeah.
shoving their own hooves in their own ass. They ain't know what the fuck we knew, but they think Phil don't talk to us. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to say this pony, this PC fag that got, you know what I mean? I don't want to put his name out there because he got 170 subscribers, and I don't want to send him subscribers. You understand?
I got you.
I just want to say, you just been exposed and you exposed yourself, you dumb prick. Go shove your damn keyboard and your mouse in your ass.
They ain't been playing on that shit.
That's one PC dumbass motherfucker, guys.
They ain't playing on that. They playing on Xbox controllers.
He sounded awful
Come on.
familiar.
Oh yeah, he's very familiar.
Y'all probably know who it is, but this motherfucker was on there talking shit and not knowing that the shit I was saying was true. Dumb motherfucker.
Yo, the thing is that Microsoft over delivered though, man. That's the thing. They said one thing, but yet they over delivered on that promise, man. Nobody was seeing
They
4K
let people
native,
talk.
fucking game captures in 4K. You know what I'm saying? 60 frames. Come on, really? I mean, dude, we was thinking maybe the games possibly, but also the streaming, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it looks like they
You
tried to
know,
get all facets of it. They tried to get, the
Every
content
angle.
creators with the 4K 60, and then you got the Beam app with people that are, they don't feel like they're coming in, years late when it comes to Twitch. It's like, oh, you get in on the ground floor. That's awesome. Like they made a console that's for the gamer.
Try to cover all angles. Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah,
And they also
for all types of gamers. I agree
all
with that,
types of
man.
not just the
All
PC
types
gamer
of
that's
gamers.
been like on YouTube for like 10 years and fucking on Twitch for like 7. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's for everybody. So you don't feel like, oh,
left
there's
out.
no point in me doing Twitch because like there's already 100 channels that do the same thing that I want to
Right.
do,
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Microsoft
I
always
think
been
they should have YouTube streaming as an option, though, man. Options are always good,
Well,
bro.
that's YouTube,
And I
Jay.
think keeping that
You're
off
right.
is
You're
anti-competitive.
Yeah, but
100%
I put
right,
this
that's
way.
YouTube. That's YouTube.
But I put this way, we don't know that Sony had a deal with YouTube. YouTube, not Google, do not put they like
I
Microsoft. They
think
don't
it's
tell they
YouTube's fault because Microsoft
they
had
don't do it.
uploaded YouTube first. Like we were able to
Yeah,
upload
but
videos to YouTube before they
yeah,
were.
but see, you know what? Yeah, but see, this is the option that
That,
this is
it's
the
probably a
option
deal
Microsoft saying.
from before.
Yeah, this is the option that probably was going down. Okay, they knew about some. Sometimes you do know somebody's trying to buy somebody. Like what I'm saying. So say if Sony signed the deal, for them to only can stream to the PS4 just to stream to YouTube for about 4 or 5 years. So Microsoft saying, okay, we already have Twitch. Twitch is still a partner with us, but we also have Beam. So we're not going to try to throw. Remember, they tried to buy Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And then the motherfucking government got into the game and all this other shit. And so they just said, okay, we find something that's PC people playing it. It has late legacy. It works great. Let's buy that and let's build up that brand. And then you still get the option. You still get you get the option like you get with Twitch. You just have to download it, but Twitch it just takes it from the Twitch side to upload it to your YouTube. You can download your video, you can go re-edit it and everything, and then upload it from there. You have whatever you did on Beam, you have the option to bring it down in videos demand.
It's
So it
not
doesn't
up
lock
to
you
YouTube,
down.
though, right? Like you
Huh?
can't
Can you
upload it to
upload
YouTube
it?
yet.
Can
Though,
you
right?
upload it to
No, yeah, you
Xbox
can.
One?
No, this is what you do is you just go. You got a button to say download, so you download it, and then say if you wanted to edit it. Where I cannot do that with Twitch. With Twitch is I can't just download. I have to just send it straight to YouTube. I
Yes.
actually can take.
Yes.
I actually can take that video like I can do my videos off the Xbox. I can re-edit them. I can put I can put my intro. I can do a whole lot of stuff to it. Re-render it. Whatever I want to do to it. You have that option where you do that on YouTube. You don't have that option.
Right.
Whatever you
It just
stream
picks up whatever
is just there.
You can't fix no mistakes or nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can just hit the download button and do whatever you want to. So you actually getting the raw footage.
But you can still upload it to YouTube, like Jaylon said, right? Right.
Yeah, you can still. Oh no, after you say you do it, just upload it like you just did a video, like you did off a camera or something. If you do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I never liked that YouTube feature that when you say you made a video on Upload Studios and then you want to upload it to YouTube. That was dog shit. I'm glad Microsoft gave me the option to go on my computer and and grab what I did off of Upload Studios and then put my own shit on it. Then I can upload it the way I want to upload it. It's not because that app is bullshit. It's slow when uploading video.
Hello?
I agree.
Oh, that's
Yo,
what's
can I
up,
talk
man.
about games? Can I talk about the games real quick?
Yeah.
Y'all saw the new State of Decay news, right? That it's gonna be 3 big maps. What y'all think of
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually 3 big maps, and each map is just as big as the first State of Decay.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was no slouch, the original one, man. I think I saw Livewire. He did a stream one time, and
And he said that there'll be future
he showed a
DLC
bunch of
with maps
interviews
just as big.
he showed a bunch of fucking interviews from these developers that I had no idea were there.
Right.
Like they were interviewing the dude from State of Decay and all this shit. You know, Microsoft they've got games coming, man, and I wish these people could talk about Sea of Thieves. I've heard. I'm not gonna say from who, but I think they should have just made that a more open beta, in my opinion. What y'all think?
They probably will once it comes
Sea of
closer,
Thieves?
Jay.
Yeah.
Sea of
Oh,
Thieves.
they probably don't feel they need to because it's only a 4-player co-op. If it was like, you talking about Sea of Thieves or you talking about State of Decay?
Nah, I think they should let people talk about Sea of Thieves.
Oh, well, I think the only reason why they're not letting because it's not complete.
It's early.
So,
Yeah,
so
early.
somebody like if you open it up to everybody and to let them talk, I mean, most of the conversation is positive, but if they get anything negative, it'll be like, well,
Right.
you're not allowing us to defend ourselves because we didn't put everything in the game in order for you to get a full picture of what is supposed to be there.
Well,
So that
if you
could
look
be-
at history too, Livewire, remember when something gets negative talk, even though it gets a lot of positive talk, usually the negative talk is what everybody concentrates on the most.
Yeah, that's true.
saying.
Because
But I
look,
think
look
that
at
also hurt Fable Legends, don't you think?
when everybody was like, "Oh, QTE." Like,
Right.
bitch, there's only a little
Right.
bit of QTE
Right.
in the
What
game.
was-
Like, you don't have to do the QTE. But
Right.
everybody when that game came out, people thought all that game was QTE because the media said
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yeah, but Rise is getting a lot of love now, man. A lot of love.
Well, yeah, because now it's
They
free.
give it
And
free,
everybody
they
can
give
play
it
it. And
free.
it's like,
Remember
oh,
Fable
this is not
Legends?
what I thought it was.
And
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
awareness too. Yeah. Now go. Jay
Fable
said
Legends was in closed beta for like 3 years, and I think people just like forgot about the game and stopped giving a fuck about it.
Well,
No,
yeah.
I got and that shit was dog shit. Fuck
I
that
thought
shit.
it was
When they
dog shit,
canceled
too.
that, man, when they canceled
thing
that
is-
shit, I almost did to Jed.
the thing is with Fable Legends is that it was too different, and the fans just didn't want it. I mean, I think it was bold of them because I actually enjoyed the game. I knew the gameplay was different, but I think it was bold because they were trying something different. That's the whole point. To keep something fresh, you got to try to change it. If you leave it too much the same, it's always going to feel the same. That's the problem with the identity with 90% of Sony games. They all have the same feel. And that's the difference between Sony games and Microsoft games. When you play them,
I will say though,
they usually have a
Fable
different
looked
feel.
incredible.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what they could do with that game is they can make at this point they can make the Fable that people wanted, and then keep what Fable Legends was and just have it added on and
Like the
improve
assets, you mean?
for
The
a
graphics,
multiplayer
yeah.
for that. So
Right.
therefore you
Like a
get
horde
both,
huh?
and now you create a extreme value for a game.
Yeah, and the money that they threw on it wouldn't feel like they had to throw it all the way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now it's not wasted. You still
Yep,
use
yep.
it.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, they could still use all those assets in order to make a Fable game. And whatever was there.
The only thing I would change is I would allow that you could create your own character and have it instead of having it to be
A premeditated one.
yeah, you could keep the classes or whatever. You would just change you could create your own character's actual look.
You like that? But hang on. But let's do the twist. Like let's do the twist. You say that I don't mind doing creative characters, but I want that in State of Decay. But guess what I want? You make that damn character and you can't never get it back again.
Well, yeah, that's why they wouldn't do it in State of Decay because that motherfuckers be like you spend an hour creating your character and that motherfucker die in the first 5 minutes.
That pissed me off too.
Yeah, motherfuckers will not play that shit. I mean, like the hardcore will, but like a casual will be easy.
They'll be pissed. They'll be pissed.
Like imagine playing Mass Effect and then you
What
done
the fuck
got
is this
destroyed
shit?
in the first 5 minutes of playing the game. That's just crazy.
Man, it's a twist. Shit, make you don't want to die.
Thank you.
I ain't finna die today.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit
That'd
is
be
going to
worse
be
than
incredible as far as the maps, though. For
Dark
State of
Soul.
Decay, too. What do you think about that shit, 100? State
Oh
of
man,
Decay is
I
gonna
love the
have
State of it. I
maps,
loved it.
3 maps is going to have in the game. Check this out. 3 maps they're going to have in the game, and they're just as big. Each one of those maps is just as big as the original map in the first State of Decay. Plus, they said that they're going to be adding future content, DLC, more maps. And the reason they did different maps is they wanted to do very varied environments. They wanted to do different environments in each one. All right, so like that, it doesn't feel, like it's the same environment like most open world games and whatnot. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Kind of
Yeah.
differentiate.
And that 4-player aspect, man. Woof.
That's gonna be tough.
No,
So what's your take on this, 100?
man, I put this way. I didn't have only thing I have a problem with one was it wasn't co-op. I couldn't play with nobody. I wanted to play. I wanted somebody to enjoy the experience with. You know what I'm saying? No homo. But that's what gotta watch what you say these days in the motherfucking gaming streets. Yeah, man, you gotta watch out. These motherfuckers be on one.
Yeah, they'll
They
edit
fuck
that
around.
shit, you know?
Yeah, they're edit my shit. So you gotta shit. So no, I man, that's what I'm looking for is State of Decay. I'm into the Walking Dead and stuff. That was the Walking Dead right then and there. And I didn't play it on the 360, but then I had somebody was like, man, you know you can get all three of them. You know that second one was garbage. Like, oh, I can get this on the Xbox. I played this shit, and I was pissed when I died for the first time because I worked that character, man. I boosted him up. I was breaking up fights. I was driving, you know what I'm saying, Grand Theft Zombie and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it was like you got you know some of these characters you got attached to. So it's like, damn, I said for real. So think about what they can just sit there and say. You got more money, more budget, more storytelling. Oh, this shit can be, man. This shit can shit on the division. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, man, literally.
This shit can do something different because it's not all about guns. Because you can craft. You know your weapon didn't last that long, that often. So you know what I'm saying. If you messing with a 2x4 and you smashing heads.
All the things that you amassed.
Yeah.
Let's say if you're in a certain map, right? 100. You could take all the things that you amassed in that area and move it to the next area, dude.
Yo,
No, but see, on State of Decay 1, it been times where you got overran and you had to go move. You had to go find somewhere to move everybody.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
you gotta
People
find
don't
a
under
bigger-
the competitive act. I mean, people say State of Decay, but that's just like you talking about
know what the game is.
some other shit I ain't never heard about. You know what I'm saying? You have to give the game a chance. Think about it. That game been on lock.
Don't
And only
go
people
out
that
at
say
night.
something is about only people that talks about State of Decay is the developers in Microsoft. They ain't leaked nothing. I don't know what Phil and them doing. I don't know if he putting motherfucking if I hear anything, I'm coming in this office and somebody getting fired.
Here he goes
I
again.
don't want nothing.
Yo, guys, you know what I like about State of Decay? When you looting in the house, you get in there and you sneak in, and the zombies is outside and they don't hear you, and you open that refrigerator and the glass chingle or something, and them motherfuckers start coming in. They start coming at you. You ain't got that much ammo.
Of course, it has that realistic aspect to it. Man.
I be running, pink, pink. That shit is
I
fire.
thought, what's the name of those zombies that be running around at night? That they run around in packs. That they're like wild.
Them the horde, but then you got the screamers.
Yeah.
And then you got that other one. I forgot when I hate him. If you get caught by him, he gonna buck 50.
Too.
Yeah, he gonna buck 50. You got to knock his ass down real quick because he catch you slipping. He gonna eat you. He gonna rip you in half. It's
The
a wrap.
Wrecker, the Freaker.
Yeah,
Freaker,
freak.
something like
Yeah,
that.
Dude, I remember
And then,
my
you know
what I'm saying?
first character
You got
died.
that. The worst one is the Juggernaut and the Bloater, man. Those motherfuckers are rough, yo. Because the Bloater, sometimes you be driving your car and you see him, you don't even see him in the pack. So all of a sudden you go through and you be like, oh shit, I hit this gassy ass motherfucker.
Yep.
Pull over and run out the car. Close the car.
State of
And
Decay.
the
That's like
Juggernaut,
the
it's
realistic
not that bad,
version
but
of
you just
Left
gotta
4
have
Dead.
the right gun to take his ass down.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting there trying to ram your car into
Left 4
it.
Dead.
I did that shit a couple of times. Lost my car in the middle of the field by the airplanes and shit. Had to hoof that shit all the way back. It's just a long ass trek, man.
With a lot of
And I even like the trips. It's like when you go on a trip, it's like they're talking to you. Did I tell you don't go in that motherfucker with no gun? Shut up, punk. I'm gonna do what I got to do. You just rolling, and you
this is
rolling.
Well, what I'm trying to see is the dynamic narrative that they're talking about. That shit sounds interesting, man. They're saying
Make it like a
About
map.
dynamic
based on what you
narrative as well.
do, shit'll switch up. So, you know,
Yeah, we're all gonna have different experiences, you know. Our
Yeah,
game
that's
is
what I'm
gonna
saying,
end
like-
different with a different set of characters, you know.
So I mean,
Wow.
but that's my only concern with the game is like I think it'll be dope for that. But you know these reviewers, man, if that shit's not linear as fuck as far as the story, they get on that. Oh well,
All they gotta do is
I don't
put a
know
kid
about
live
this
wire
game.
with it.
Yeah, put a child in there, they'd be happy.
I think there's no zombie game really
Stupid,
out
Jay.
that's really on the PlayStation 4, even if they coming out with some new joint that's fucking with State of Decay, only in the sense that it's like survival mode. It's like
Like
realistic.
I didn't see enough
gotta
kids in here,
survive.
man.
You
I
gotta-
want to get my cry on.
You gotta
They got my
find
money. He says, as long as they put a kid in there, we good.
Uh-huh.
realistic
Wow.
word.
Yeah, all right. If you get, are they gonna have zombies eating children? Then they'll
Damn.
complain. Oh, this shit's too graphic.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right. You're right about
imagine
that.
cats having babies in that game. That should be crazy. Be like, yo,
You know,
you in a relationship, have a baby, and zombie eat your baby. Oh my god, the zombie ate the baby. Oh,
you know they had the strudel. They go like that.
oh man, that'd be shit. That should be crazy, man. You see a dude standing in the corner, be like, is this motherfucking getting head from a zombie? Yeah, knock the bitch teeth out. Like, oh no.
You got the gay. The Spanish zombie is gay. They be like that. Ay, so frito.
So
that be some wild shit,
all the
man.
moves that Microsoft
Out there
is
banging
doing with
zombies.
Scorpio,
The hell?
They basically got Sony running scared. They basically got Sony running scared with all the moves that Microsoft has been doing with the Scorpio and shit.
That's why I laugh.
So they really don't know what to do at this point, if you think about it.
Oh man, that'd be crazy, man. You be like DMX for real. Be like, I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse.
Yo, guys, quick question. I got a weird guy named Rehan Star 58. When you guys going to debate these ponies like Jake Barry, Iron Wolf, and One Stop for Gamers, ponies versus X-Twats?
Man, fuck them bums. I'm not debating, man. They gotta pay me to come out of retirement. I ain't gonna debate none of them. What they want to debate?
What is there to debate?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I mean, the specs are already out there. You know what I'm saying? Digital Foundry attested to it. You know what I'm saying? It's the most powerful console on this planet once it's launched. All right, that's a fact. That's not a fucking opinion.
If we're gonna debate, it would have to be on a legitimate
it's
topic.
also a fact. It's not an opinion either. All right. So the streaming also fact, not an opinion.
Yeah.
Right. So what is there to debate?
Exactly. What is
I was saying, what you gonna do?
You want to talk about the games? Well, we could talk about games.
That's online.
I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, you got a whole bunch of single player games. All right. So name me one third person shooter that Sony got that's good. They ain't got none. All right. How about one first person shooter that could even contend with Halo? They ain't got one either. I mean, what fighting game does Sony got? You know what I'm saying? They ain't got one either. You know what I'm saying? As far as their driving game, well, Drive Dud was worth shit. All right. And Gran Turismo became, I guess, another version of Forza Horizon, right? Gran Turismo Sport.
Well, Gran Turismo
No,
became
it don't even
Gran
have no.
Turismo.
No, but that shit don't even got no dynamics weather and none of that.
No, I know it got some of that shit. I was about to finish off by saying that, no, I'm saying Forza Horizon and Forza Motorsport completely destroys what had Gran Turismo done before. You know what I'm saying? They have the crown now. Gran Turismo has to take the crown back. That's what's going on.
Check this out, guys.
Gran Turismo has to take it back.
A moron here, Ryan Starr. He says he about getting owned by Alex. How? I don't get it.
Yo, Alex needs to sit down, get back to vlogging, and go back to his 2K, bro. Like, Jesus.
Alex is a fucking fraud. At least he owned the games he was talking to him about. He owns fucking,
I don't know.
what is it, The Last of Us? Nah, The Trash of Us? No. What the fuck was that game? The Last Guardian. The last motherfucking Guardian. He owned that shit. Alex ain't owned the shit. You know what I'm saying? So one man played it, the other one didn't. So guess what?
Yeah,
son?
he was
Who the
supposed to be the
fuck is the
Xbox,
fraud?
Yo,
Who the fuck is the fraud in that situation?
He was the real Sony dude if he got the Last Guardian.
That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck is the fraud in that situation? One played it, the other one didn't.
Check this out, Kaleidoscope. They talking about like One Stop, Jabari, and who else? Iron Wolf? That's what they talking about?
They ain't even his name no more.
All right, whatever his name is, but why, all right, for one, why would somebody want to debate with somebody that can't pay his own homeboys back, you know what I'm saying, with the money? Two, why we want to debate with another person that's trying to be like Tupac, but be biting all the time? And three, why would you want to debate with somebody that will be willing to take it up the booty hole from with Andrew House? The homo named
Jesus.
Yo, we know Sony's gonna get owned, right? So what can Sony do? I know what Sony can do. They so far they've tried to lock up a lot of big AAA third parties. You know what I'm saying? All right, which is granted. I mean, they need something to fight back, right? But I know what Sony can do, man. There's this PC game to PC dating sim, all right, for gay people. You know what I'm saying? And it's called Coming Out on Top. Right? So I think Sony should actually purchase the exclusive rights to that game to make that an official PlayStation 4 Pro, you know what I'm saying, launch title. All right? Because
Well,
I
I
think
mean,
it actually works towards their demographic, right?
Well, I mean, Kaleidoscope,
coming out on top, it makes sense, right?
they already have the game that promotes pedophiling, so I mean, why not?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, remember that teacher we talked about?
Said, man,
Remember that teacher we were talking about that had the thong with the red cape?
You think I'm bullshitting? I bet you that should be true, He-Bot. I guarantee you. I shit you not.
In the game, the guy, he sexually molested a teenage girl or a younger girl, and the girl almost tried to kill herself, okay? And then these guys approach him, and the same one, the teacher, the one that has the thong.
5.
That's what he did.
Really?
He sexually molested a girl. She tried to kill herself. She didn't, I guess. I'm not really sure. And then when these guys approach him, because they're supposed to be like the superheroes, the personas, they approach him and they're like, oh, well, okay, we'll give you a second chance. We'll forgive you because, you know, it's all about forgiveness. When the guy...
What, the fucking Care Bears?
Yeah, that's what it's about. I heard that to my boy Jay, no?
They're the Care Bears and shit.
Yo, guys, let me break this down. Let me break this shit down, guys.
They're telling this shit in different gaming groups saying, oh, it's because it's a game about for adults, you know, with mature content.
Adults?
Mature content.
About fucking
You know what's the cool thing, guys? Yeah, exactly. Look, Rohan in the comments, he said, oh, why don't you debate these guys? Look, I debate ponies every day in Bang Bang.
Yeah, every day.
And one of these ponies tried to tell me that Persona 5 is more mature than anything on Xbox.
Oh,
so I bring up a teacher with the thong. And then some dude brings to my attention that you don't even kill the guy. Because look, if I'm confronted with the fucking pedophile, I'm shooting his brains out.
Yeah.
But in Persona 5, I guess you give him a change of heart. A change of fucking... There is no change of heart with fucking pedophiles.
Yes,
and this is the 10 out of 10. Yeah, this is the 10 out of 10. This is the masterpiece that these Sony dudes are giving you. And this is more serious. Look, that's a serious topic, and you're giving it very Naruto type fucking writing to it.
I guess they like looking at
it's a serious goddamn topic, and you're giving him a change of heart like Naruto would in one of his villains. A fucking teenage anime.
Man, Naruto don't do that. Naruto gonna kill your ass. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, dude came for Rise. You know what I'm saying?
He'll kill you.
He gonna kill you. Inuyasha gonna kill you. One Piece gonna kill you. If you want to go off of some anime shit, what the fuck is, man? Come on, and y'all want to say that that's a 10 out of 10.
Yes,
to me is. That's not even appropriate.
It don't
for
even
adults.
look as good as back and pack games, bro.
That shit shouldn't even be in gaming.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
but my thing is,
topics like that shouldn't even be in gaming.
No, but it could do it. But my thing is, where's the backlash? Like Jay Long said, where does that come from? If that shit was on Xbox, they be the motherfucking LBTB, LPP, we be up there at motherfucking Redmond.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Picking it.
Look at what Livewire just said. He said, imagine they had a moment in the new State of Decay where you have a kid and then the kid gets eaten by a zombie, right? If they put that in the Xbox, believe me, Microsoft will be like, oh, look at the kind of games these Xbox are playing. But they hide and mask all the other content that are available.
No, but you can see how the world is the world. Yeah, but you can see how the fucked up the world of the mind is. Yes. I saw motherfuckers are sitting there tripping off of. You can't. I guess the new Conan. I guess you can't make the size of your strudel like you can do on PC. You know what I'm saying? And people upset about that.
On PC, I mean, listen, man. Those on PC, they worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, forget the fact that they're not getting no pussy. They're worried about the size of their strudel.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, that shit is ass backwards.
If Microsoft is getting bashed, and Microsoft came out and said that wasn't our idea. Now they said that wasn't on us. Now they came up saying like, no, they got to retract that statement. Now they might was feeling that it wasn't appropriate for console players. They wanted to try to change the narrative on Microsoft, where Microsoft was like, that shit is up to you.
The ESRB is up with the ESRB.
And that's what and see that's what the difference. And that's the difference from PC gaming and from console gaming. They got to do the ESRB. So if it's going to pass, most time if it say adult only, it ain't going to the game stops and then the war are not going to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Not going to sell it. So you got to give
That's
people.
the kiss of death.
Yeah.
On the
So
console.
that's why you don't want to see. How you? I ain't never thought a bunch of people get mad because you couldn't size your strudel. Like, man, I didn't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know
I'm
what I'm
good.
saying?
Got
Go
the
see
money.
online and shit, see a whole bunch of dudes running around with swinging strudels. Fuck
Yo, because
off.
that's what you're gonna see. Like that's exactly what you would see. You would
Uh-huh.
see people running around in that game with no pants on.
No, you won't see that shit on Xbox. You'll see that on PS4.
Oh,
Oh
what?
yeah,
You already
that's true. That's true. And I see him, and I'll be like, you know what? Since you want to play this way, sir, you're gonna get your shit shot off. I'm just saying, like I'm gonna shoot your shit off.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Calvin Klein didn't exist at that time.
Like said, Calvin Klein did exist. He can wear the diaper, the little cloth, the huggies, whatever you want to call
I
them.
mean, my thing is your strudel's not a weapon, so why would you give a damn about it? You know,
Yeah, that's what.
but the thing
Well,
about it,
PC
and then
games
somebody
don't
said about
have
the
certain
Witcher.
preferences, man.
Yeah, but they
because
said
they
about the
have
Witcher,
preference,
but I
man.
don't see the Witcher. I see maybe his bare ass, but I don't see his strudel, but I see them titties though.
Yeah, you know what
Know
it
what I'm
is?
saying?
It's probably because they felt like they wanted to go so hardcore on the women genitalia, so they felt they had to do the same for the men.
Oh, man.
That's probably what it
What
was.
is it?
What,
Another
what's up?
thing.
So
The
what you
PC
talking about
dudes
the
are into
lesbian
that shit
something?
though, Red Bull.
Huh?
Yo, they're really into that shit, dude. Because there's
Nah,
this game
you know,
called
they gotta
Rust, and
make
there's
the
this
augment her
clan in the
boobs
game
and all
called
that
Rust where
stuff.
people got around people and they forced them to strip, or else they'd kill them and take all their shit.
What?
Oh, wow.
There's a
What
clan on
game
this
is this?
PC game called Rust. Rust is like the first version of Ark. It's like the first.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
one
I
of the
remember
first
Rust.
survival games, right? And there's a
Yeah.
clan that forced you to strip, or else you were fucked. So PC gamers are into this weird shit, you know.
Oh, so
That's
they get
probably
them to
why they
strip
love
out their clothes and
That's why it's
bounce.
called personal computer. They do personal shit.
Now, what was the name of that PlayStation thing? Like PlayStation Home, where they used to go in there and try to have their little avatars make out and all that
My
stuff.
bad.
Oh, yeah.
What was that, Ghost?
So you telling
The
me
grinder, fucking live.
if I was to get that game on PC, I'll be running around. My name will be like this for my character, Third Leg Johnny.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be a bunch of dudes in there playing as women,
Uh-huh.
they're trying to get their virtual tranny on, trying to get men to mess with them.
There is some weird ass
I know,
motherfuckers
right?
out
On
there,
PC
especially
shit, that's some crazy shit.
weird. But yeah, weird to catch to the community because we want to play Halo, we want to play Forza, and we want to play Crackdown. Us
and
Xbox
you know what's
guys
the
want to
funny
play
thing?
men games, a man's video game like Crackdown.
Right.
You get to run through the city, capture
You're
criminals,
RoboCop.
kill people. Forza, where you get the race cars, or Halo, where you get to shoot aliens, or Gears of War, and y'all motherfuckers want to play high school girl simulators and some shit where you get to adjust your strudel. But weird to catch to the
Well,
community.
E-Rock. In the Xbox community, man, we worrying about playing games that stay true to the origin and the roots of games. We play games for fun. We're not playing games to get these topics that are so sensitive that shouldn't even be there. You see what I'm saying? Now, if it was there, like somebody raped this little girl and the mother and killed him, and you're a badass motherfucker about to kill the man who did it,
Yeah,
that's
like
different.
what was that?
Just
game?
like just like Watch Dogs. Original Watch Dogs. That's what it was. People, I hate Watch Dogs. If my niece that was quote unquote like my daughter
or Max Payne
that died, yeah, I'm going
yeah,
straight
Max.
medieval. I'm about to get medieval. I'm supposed to be a prick. I'm supposed to be an asshole. I'm not happy. You know what I'm saying? They like he ain't happy. His niece can't come back, and then about it is he got set up. He was like, I'm doing any means necessary. He even went to the hood and negotiated with the hood man.
Let's be real. In real life, if anybody had a situation, God forbid, where their daughter got raped by some guy that's an older man,
Oh, man,
you know damn well your first thing that's gonna be in your mind is you want to kill that motherfucker, whoever it may be.
Kill
gonna
shit.
be like,
Nah,
oh,
you
yeah,
gonna nah kill. Oh, nah, shit. You about to die
I
slow.
thought they all about the
You have to die
realism.
slow, real slow.
Guess they not about that realism then, man.
They not, man.
Fucking,
I got 4 daughters, bro. Just think
Only when it serves them. Only when it serves them.
It makes you want to, God forbid, man. You'll kill somebody if they rape your daughter like that, bro.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Like, it makes
heartbeat,
sense.
Get off.
man.
Like, if I was to see a girl getting raped in the street, I'll risk my my life, bro. Try to get that dude off of.
Let's just say
No,
you
but
ain't
if
gonna
they
be
go
a
to jail,
happy
if they go
individual
to
after the
jail,
fact until after you
yeah.
fucking kill old dude.
Yeah, no,
Then
but
you're
no,
gonna be a happy
we'll put this
individual.
way. Even when you go to jail, you know, when y'all in jail, y'all got pedophiles don't kick it. It's not in general pop. If they catch some motherfuckers in general
Yeah,
pop,
they'll kill him.
Oh yeah, that fucked
oh
him up.
shit, it's
Yep,
on in a
they'll cut
motherfucker.
him.
They
That's
about
why
to be
this thing called
somebody bitch
protective
if they
custody.
don't die.
Don't go to the big house, and they know that you were sexually molesting kids because you're marked the minute you walk in them doors.
Yep.
Yo, what the
They're
hell
gonna
is up with the
watch your
PS4,
ass.
bro?
You're gonna be somebody's
They got
bitch.
ISIS on there. They got pedophiles. What the fuck?
It's going down over there, man.
Weirdos are over there,
I'm
dog.
telling you, dude. That's the only way Sony's gonna come out on top, man. By coming out on top as an exclusive.
Yo, guys, quick
But
question, man. How many of your guys got a PlayStation 4 in here?
I
Me?
got
I
it.
do.
Yeah, we got one.
Y'all
I got
got one?
one.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
guys, I got one too. But what's up with the loading time? Why it feels like this when you
Oh
loading
shit.
Oh
games?
shit.
It's like it
Oh
takes
yeah,
forever.
the
it's
party chat
true,
is
man.
garbage.
And the Scorpio, for how fast that CPU is, loading is gonna be almost instantaneous, people.
That's
I'm
unbelievable.
telling
That's
you,
what I
y'all
heard.
don't know
That's
what
amazing.
Microsoft did, man. They over delivered.
They did. Phil Spencer and them came in here like this. We in the
Yeah, they
building.
did. Yeah, they
Microsoft's
did.
in the
Yeah,
building.
Elon, let's hear from you, man. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, on the loading times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I was discussing this earlier, man. Ever since optical games have been being put on optical formats, ever since PlayStation came out with the CD, man, the bane
Mhm.
of every gamer has been load times and waiting for your game to load up, and first it was CDs, then it was
Yeah, I kind
DVDs.
of agree with you, right?
They,
Sony came out with the CD format,
yeah.
didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did
See,
innovate.
if
They
Microsoft would have did it, that shit would have been better.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
either way, continue.
yeah. Then we get to games being on Blu-ray disc, and it's taking games a lot longer to load now. It's just par for the course. Blu-ray disc is slower than DVD, believe it or not. So now we get into the age now where Scorpio's coming out, and the processor is so advanced and so fast that loading times are going to be there, but they're going to they're going to be faster than you ever imagined. This to me as a gamer is a good thing because there are some loading times in games that take me the fuck out of the game. Like, let's be honest, Rise Center Rome is a graphical masterpiece. I love that game, but some of the loading times are just unfucking believable. WWE 2K16, which I've been stuck on for 2 weeks, some of the loading times before games are ridiculous. And now we're getting to
Quantum
the
Break
point
too.
where yeah, Quantum Break, where the load times are going to be reduced. This is a good thing, man. This console is doing things that we've just never imagined. We knew it was going to be a beast, but power is not everything. It's how you bring all this power together. Like I think Digital Foundry did another video the other day talking about how um we all know that everybody's TV has different refresh rates, and
Yep.
basically your video game console talks to the television about how it's
Yep.
going to display its frames per
Precinct.
second. Yeah.
Yep.
The Xbox Scorpio is going to have he not going to explain it better than me, but the Xbox Scorpio is going to take the work away from the television, and your games are always going to look great no matter what the fuck your refresh rate of your television is. This is what the fuck I'm talking about,
Right.
guys.
Because it's not just
Wow.
power, it's what it's doing for the gaming itself. It's eliminating screen tearing, it's eliminating the load time, it's eliminating the draw distance from not being there as you're walking, popping in. It's eliminating bump mapping, it's eliminating texture of loss, like when they start to look muddy or like flat. It's
Muddled.
eliminating
Yep.
all that stuff. And that's why this is not just for Xbox gamers. This is for everybody, like Livewire said, and Bone said, and many of you have said in videos and now tonight. Like this is for gamers in general. This is gonna
Yes.
help Sony gamers get a better PS5 once it comes out, because it'll come.
Yeah.
How it will be, we don't know. If it's streaming on console, regardless, it's going to be something that's going to be derived from Scorpio. Everything's going to be from that move that Microsoft made first. They made the first
Yep.
power move in the chess game. and they just became the kings of the chess game. You know what I mean?
He-Bot, you notice how they Microsoft, this is crazy to me, man. This is fucking crazy to me, all this Microsoft hate. But I don't care about it now. We know what it's all about. But you notice how, guys, Microsoft innovates and everybody else duplicates? And they don't ever get any credit for it. They don't ever get any credit for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, they did it with the OG E-Rock. Every console Microsoft has done has brought something to the table that changed gaming. Every console,
internal hard drives.
360, the Xbox One, even the Xbox Scorpio, the Xbox, every console they have created has brought something to gaming that changed the game, that changed the game of gaming. You know, the rules, bending it, forward and beyond. You know what I mean? That's why when you see hate, I don't get it. How you call yourself a gamer and hate something that's gonna open up the doors for everybody. You know, Nintendo could do it. Sony can follow suit. It's up to them now. Microsoft said we're doing it. That's it. Now everybody else can do it also in due time. But the point is, this is for us, the gamers. Don't call yourself a gamer and say, "Oh, the Scorpio shit." Even PC gamers, because now they eliminated you from having to go spend thousands of dollars for PC to upgrade it to make it, at the highest quality. Now, are we saying that PC is less powerful than gaming? No, than consoles? No, that's not what we're saying, that the consoles are more powerful. But what it is saying is, listen, if you don't have the money, if you don't have the time, if you don't have the patience for the nuisance of PC, we're making it easy for you. You can just buy the console and enjoy it right from the box. You see what I'm saying?
A faster console
Exactly.
with reduced loading times. This is a dream come true, and people are trying to damage control it and hate it, except for the guy over at Digital Foundry who creamed his fucking pants, and people can't believe this shit. They
He got
can't
paid.
believe it.
He got paid. Microsoft.
Yeah, he got paid.
Yeah, and just to add something to what Hebot was saying, when the OG Xbox, they introduced Xbox Live, right, which is a standard nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And in the 360 era, they introduced Xbox Live Arcade, all right, where they brought indies to the forefront, all right, which is what you
And the
ponies were
store.
actually enjoying at the beginning of this generation, right? A shitload of indies. Half of them were from the 360, granted, but still. You know what I'm saying? These guys are innovators now. You know what I'm saying? And now what they're doing with this console, they're innovating even further. Now they're including everybody, all right? Just the casuals, the hardcore, the game creators, the content creators, the developers. I mean, everybody. They thought about everybody this time around. Why? Because they have their forum, Xbox Feedback. There's a reason they created that at the beginning of this generation. Phil Spencer ain't stupid. Everybody thinks this dude don't know what the fuck he doing. Man, y'all saw the specs. They over-delivered. All right? And they got a whole bunch of games that that they keeping close to their chest that we ain't gonna see till E3. All right? So trust me, it's just right around the corner, man. Let me hear from you, Livewise and shit. What you think about this shit, man? It was discussed earlier.
Oh, you mean in general for the Scorpio? Well, gaming is, look, man. What I'm looking at is I don't want any parity, man. Like, because I remember when everybody was like, no parity, no parity. Xbox is holding PS4 back, no parity. And we find out, oh, there's no parity because the PlayStation kept on getting its 1080p if it could do it games, and Xbox was getting either 900p or 720p, right? So there was no parity. They got what they wanted. And even when they bitched about fucking what was that, Assassin's Creed Unity, they were like, no parity. Xbox is holding it back. Then found out it was a CPU issue, and then everybody shut up. Like, oh, no, stop talking. No, we don't want it's PlayStation issue. We're gonna keep it down to the rug. Like, so it's like, yo, just keep it as no parity. We know this has a powerful system, but I think Microsoft has it set up where it's like, whatever game that's being made should be able to reach its potential based on the way that they have their dev kit set up. Now, if developers don't, try to pursue that, then that's on some other shit, man. I don't know what they fucking doing. They on some real bullshit if that's the case. Because if you're looking at what they basically said, they said they gave you a dev kit to shoot for the highest you could possibly get with your game, and then just scale it down. So that means if they're not doing that, they're straight bullshit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's why that's why they baked in the DirectX 12, because that was a big tool that you could use on the S and the regular Xbox, and a lot of people haven't used it because they're like, oh, well, it's going to be more work. Well, now they have no choice. It's there. If you want to create for Scorpio, you have to use it. So there's no way around it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to do as far as fine tuning, because everybody bitched and complained about the ES RAM and shit. So it's like, all right, we made the tools, we even made it easy for you to deal with the ES RAM, but you still don't want to fucking deal with it. All right, fuck it. You know, look, we made the API. Look, it does it for you. Okay, it does it for you. Now don't even fucking worry about it. Just make the fucking game the best it could be, and then let the API do everything.
Exactly. That's a smart way of thinking. Like, good points. Good points. Yo, Kano, what are your thoughts on this subject, man?
I have no thoughts. I'm just playing. Really, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. Pony just mad because Scorpio is about to be the most peaceful console ever, and not only that, I'm looking at the next console after that with the next Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already working on it.
So if you look at the next, I'm looking at the next Xbox. You talking about how powerful the Scorpio is going to be now? Wait till the next Xbox drop right after that, and look at how powerful that's going to be. But when you look at this Scorpio and how it's coming out, and the end of the cycle, they're gonna really max out that console to the core.
Yeah,
that's already not too much to say about it, bro.
Well, you know what? Look at all the stuff that we're getting in the Scorpio. All the shit we didn't even ask for. We just wanted, what do we ask for? Better graphics, higher, better resolution, and better frame rates. And they're giving us all this V-Sync shit and all this fucking other shit that stuff that we don't even know about and stuff. It's just coming in.
MSAA on every fucking game.
New ways to stream,
all this crazy shit that
content creators
wanted, right? But we never really thought about. You know, and they're giving that all to us. And Sony has to play catch up to that. You know, that's a lot of shit.
They're not gonna be able to catch up because they still far back behind with technology. So they're not.
Yeah, so I mean, by the time even if they do build a console that's as good as the Scorpio is going to be, by the time that releases, Microsoft will be already making this next iteration that has something that fucking Sony didn't even think of putting in there. Yep. You see what I'm saying?
They one up them. They one up them. Exactly. That actually is very smart, though, if you think about it. Because when that PlayStation comes out, your rumors will come out about that next Xbox, and people will be like, but chill. I want to see what they got.
So right now,
I want to see what they got.
So the next thing on Microsoft's agenda is now first party show that we got games now. That's the next thing. We got Scorpio. Now that's the games next.
J-Lon, that graph is funny. It's showing 12 games exclusive AAA on PS4, and 3 of them is the same baseball game, just the yearly iteration.
And one of them got shut down. Servers got shut down. It got delisted and everything. So I don't even know why that's still there.
That's funny.
That's great.
Yeah, you can't play none of those games online.
That really should be 9 versus 13.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
They're gonna put the same baseball game for 3 years in a row.
The same type of game that's very glitchy, buggy, look like doggone a bee honey hives or whatever with the glitch with that MLB jump.
Oh, so you're saying 2K is better? That's what you're saying?
I ain't saying all that now, but
I'm saying for NBA 2K graphically.
No,
that's what I'm talking about.
Now NBA 2K, to be honest with you, since if they still keep on fixing them, go scanning your face, it'll get better. Then I see potential with it, but graphically it does look good. But NBA Live, I don't know. It just depends on how that Frostbite engine is. You hear me? But
yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I hope they keep that the Connect features available still on Scorpio, where you can at least connect the same way you do via the Xbox One S. I hope they do.
The adapter will probably be compatible with the Scorpio.
Right.
Well, supposedly
what y'all think of that dev kit? What the hell was that thing sticking out of it?
Who knows, I don't know. You saw some of them had certain names on the dev kits. Like one of them said 4K 60 frames.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
LED screen.
I was like,
Every
okay.
single dev kit has the LED screen giving them specs and stuff.
Right.
But
It's like,
E3
all right,
just
this is
right
what my
around the
game is going to
corner.
look on this. Okay. Yeah. I know that must probably give a lot of devs a lot. They probably getting turned on and shit, man, once they saw those specs.
What?
I'm sure all of them got turned on.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
It was like, what? And then the thing is, I'm hearing that from the developers. They actually started porting games. They've been porting games over in like a day, day and a half. Not even 2 days, dude. Day and a half, dude.
Yeah, man, it's just so much to process. But I mean, once again, man, to see Digital Foundry putting that console over, to see Digital Foundry losing their mind over the Xbox Scorpio, that was like a slap in the face to IGN, Kotaku, N4G, and all of these sites been hating on Xbox.
They got no choice now. They got no choice but to praise it.
They got no choice. They didn't get the scoop, and now they look fucking stupid because, oh my God, Digital Foundry, man, Digital Foundry. Now Digital Foundry is incredible. Now they're not credible. And guess what? You know what, Xbox brothers? When the Scorpio does come out, as far as all of these games and multiplats, we're bringing back the hashtag. Hashtag no parody. I don't want to see no parody. Like my man said, I don't want to see no parody. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. You developers, you either use the Scorpio to its fullest potential, or you too are frauds.
Yeah, no parody.
Hey, E-Rock, they gave it to Digital Foundry on purpose because they know every PC head and pony that is a fanatic follow Digital Foundry. That's why they did that.
Exactly.
They knew that. They knew the eyes were going to be all in there.
Think about it. Microsoft, they always have a plan, man, that for the long run. They don't just think, just to show this stuff and just be out. You know what I'm saying? That's why the thing for Beam that Hebot mentioned earlier, know what I'm saying? The Zelda and fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, they streamed the game, but on Beam.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? They always think about the bigger picture, and they're doing the same thing with the Xbox One. Scorpio, or whatever it is they're going to call it.
I don't know. But I don't agree with that Xbox One X title, man. I think it should be something with premium, something. You know what I'm saying? They'll make ponies turn.
I started tripping. I was thinking, the sequel to the Xbox One X will be the Xbox One EX.
Yeah, but I think it'd be P. If they got the S means for slim. You have the P, that means for premium.
I still think the S stands for Spencer.
I don't mind, man.
X. For direct
because the initial is
Xbox One Spencer.
So. Wow.
Or you just go straight up. Just go medieval with it. Do the Apple. Right? This is Xbox One. That's all it is. It ain't that.
But Xbox One X would be like, I guess, for DirectX, I'm assuming. That'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can say DX, but
yeah, it's fitting. I think it's fitting. Mm-hmm. I'm just glad that we'll be able to concentrate on the games now. No more bullshit about, oh, look at the resolution, look at the performance. It's all about games.
Exactly.
Concentration now. That's what's most exciting.
To me, it was always about the games, man. But a lot of these people, the resolution. I was like, all right, I still think fucking Rise looks better than Killzone. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
It still looks better to me in my eyes, man. You see how fucking dope this shit look? Yeah, man. The level of gore is just ridiculous.
The game is gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I hope they patch every
and we had that shit since launch, yo. So I never really saw that power thing like the way people put it out there, man.
All right. Think about Halo 5. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jason. He got on you about the saying the Halo is 1080p, but it's using the dynamic scaling. But it ain't gonna do no more dynamic scaling. That motherfucker go run 4K 60. I don't think about the frame rate, but it runs 60. So 4K 60. So think about here.
They have to patch it. What it's gonna do is it's gonna run it full 1080p.
Man, you think it?
Well, the way they explain it, it's gonna run 4K. I mean 1080p native, right? With the highest quality settings like Ultra by itself, right out of the box from the raw power.
Right out the box.
Yeah, but you think Bungie? I mean, you think 3433 ain't done that already? Think about Halo Wars.
No.
Look how good Halo Wars look.
It too, though, that they're gonna port it over as well.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it'll take long. Look at what they did with Forza with 2 days.
No, it's already done. It's already done.
You know what I mean?
Think about it. That's when you got stuff in-house know before the
Remember
third
the
party.
shit he said at the beginning of the year? He was like, I didn't know it was so beefy.
Right.
Oh yeah, right.
Right? You said that shit at the beginning of this year. It's like, yo, there's a lot beefier than what we originally thought.
Right.
And think about we go read back and you go play. Matter of fact, like I said, what's called still look, Halo looks gorgeous to me. Also, motherfucking Gears of War 4. That shit looks gorgeous. Think about that motherfucker.
Oh, man,
even to get
beautiful
upscaled to fucking 4K. You see that tornado in Gears 4, that lightning, that tornado that you got to run for. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we don't play no games over here. But hey,
I want to
don't
see
play no games.
Sunset Overdrive in 4K HDR.
Man.
That's what I
that's
wanna
gonna be
see.
nice.
Sunset
I think
Overdrive,
honestly, guys, I think that's going to be one of the announcements in E3. They're going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, all your back catalog from Xbox One on launch will be on 4K native 60 frames per second.
I don't think. No, you can't change the. I'll put it this way: you can't say all of them. You can say the first party
I'm talking about,
titles.
Like, they're exclusive.
No, he's talking
Yeah.
about the exclusive
Right.
Xbox One
Yeah.
exclusive.
Like,
Yeah, that'd be smart, man. And breathe new life into the games that people might not know about. You know.
right.
Hell yeah.
And then
dude.
what about the person that don't already have it? And then they're not paying full
Yes.
price for these games.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
say if a
right.
person came over and bought a Scorpio
Right.
and ain't never touched Halo.
Exactly.
Just like in Madden.
Fucking Quantum Break right now for $20. You're right.
Yeah, like in Madden. Check this out, Madden. Perfect example. They gave Madden, I think last month, EA access. I'm playing again a bunch of bums now. Because everybody think they could jump their asses online, come dance with the devil. You know what I'm saying? I told the dude today. Dude was talking shit. You know, usually I kind of cut my headset off, put it on mute, but I forgot about it. And I was on, my brother was talking to me. And I'm talking shit like, man, he ain't even ready for this, man. I'm gonna get this nigga this work, man. He ain't ready for it. He started talking shit. I said, keep on knocking on the devil's door. I'm about to answer. You know what I'm saying? And what I do, 21 nothing, because we got a little Madden rule 21 anytime in the game. It went 21 in the first quarter. And he was like, man, that's all you do is play Madden. I said, no, you better go check my police record. I just feel like I have some time to play it. You're gonna get a bunch of newbies. Okay, perfect example also. When they throw Halo 5 on the weekend or Gears of War 3 on the weekend, what you get? A bunch of newbies, and they get wrecked. Like Titanfall does it.
Right.
Titanfall go do it. Titanfall, double XP, free. All time to go wrecking crew. Let's go. Let's go do this. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell who can play, who can't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this ain't Call of Duty. You can't camp on here. This Titanfall, homie. It's a little bit slower, but this you can't be doing this. And that's what I want to like throw around on Twitch where you can actually hear me. Get your punk ass up. You know what I'm saying? Quit sitting right here. I just killed you 6 times. Are you dumb? This is what the PlayStation Nation do, man. You on Xbox now. See, and catch that full experience as a gamer.
Right. Not only that, catch L's while you at it.
Right. I'm glad too that he also said that they're going to do exclusives for Xbox One and on Scorpio, because
I think they're just talking about Halo 6, man. That's my opinion.
I mean, regardless whether it's one game or 2 games, the point
I think it's going to be a couple of games.
It's good because that means that they realize that the console still needs to have something to give it its appeal, to give it its personality. Every console needs. Yeah, if we're all playing the same game. What's the fucking point of owning?
Yeah, but see, that's when you bring what's your head flagship of it? It's the shooter box, right? You don't show nothing, and think about it. You can actually what's the only time they brung us out a Halo the same year they did it? They don't do that. Say you have the chance to do that now. We ain't have a Halo for a while. They ain't even talk. We had Halo Wars. Put a little water on them. It's dry with the Halo because we want more Halo. But they merged stuff with Halo 2. Look, they add more content to the shit to this next month. You know what I'm saying? Earlier the next month, and it's Halo comes out of nowhere, and you will be playing this holiday season. Oh, sick!
Right.
Sign me up, man. Oh, man, I gotta divorce my old lady for a month. Cause usually Halo come out around my birthday. My birthday in November, and my old lady be like, man, what you want to do for your birthday? Nothing. What you mean? Halo. When Halo come out, I want 24 hours of peace. I don't want to hear you. I don't even want to smell you. The next day is my birthday. Today is my birthday because Halo came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how much when I got that early, I had to jump offline. I didn't know I could ask Microsoft for permission to say, can I review the game? I got it early from my mom and pop shop, and I can show that I have a website. They would have been cool. They end up being cool with it. Like, just let us know. Didn't know. I jumped offline. People thought I was dead. I'm on, but I'm just offline because that's the only reason I could play it. But when I got the observation, I was playing it. I enjoyed every bit of it. Like, man, this is, this is a game that put the umph back into the shooting genre again.
Yeah.
It put the umph in it because people saying that, you know what, they need to pay the PlayStation Nation need to pay homage to Halo. They need to get on their knees and bow down because if it wasn't for Halo,
They
you
secretly
wouldn't know.
want Halo, man. That's why they keep trying to kill it.
Killzone.
That's the game that
I heard
they
that Killzone
want so
supposed to get
bad
sold.
that they pretend to hate Halo, but they really want it, man. And they
Every
hate Halo
control
because it
scheme was
killed
mapped after
Japanese
Halo.
gaming and it brought Western gaming to the forefront. They hate
They told you a
Halo,
story.
but they love it secretly.
Well, Doom was another nice, but I don't know how.
Yeah, but you know what? And if anybody disrespect 343 and ain't my presence, if I decide to go to E3 and I see you disrespecting 343, I'll be my first and my last E3 because I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of you. They do a great fucking job. People want to talk about Bungie. How you gonna give Bungie a pass for that fucking Destiny? I call that shit Destiny. How the fuck you gonna get that motherfucker a pass? But then you talking about 343? It's like everybody else. All the people that went for the refugee camp came back to Microsoft. Composer coming back. All these motherfuckers that put shit. I think the only person that Bungie right now is the two motherfuckers that founded it. Everybody else jumped ship. Like, I'm going back home. I'm going back home. Fuck this. It's cold out here. At least it's warm over here. I can get a motherfucker. I get a steak every now and then. Shoot, I get paid. It rains up all here all the time. But fuck it, I can do that shit. I can fuck this shit. I'm not sad because man, they paying me 6 figures. Oh man, that's the first time when the motherfuckers probably went back to 343, went back to Microsoft. I bet they fucked the shit out of their woman. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker probably had 4 or 5 kids because they was actually, what you call it? I mean, people say it ain't like Halo 2. Star Wars Force Awakens ain't like the New Hope. It ain't like the Phantom Menace. It's fucking different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they say, look what they doing with Star Wars. The Skywalker's gonna what? They gonna have to move on with their lives. It got to be somebody targeted, someone else. I love the Chief too. Chief is my man plus 50 grand. The motherfucker 50 years old. It's time for him, the Cortana, to go out in the motherfucking sunset. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice motherfucking life and let somebody else take over. Eventually, they want to make this shit as a saga. Battlestar Galactica was a saga. It wasn't 2-3 episodes. It was a saga. So you want to keep on building on this brand, building in new enemies. You talking about 343 fucked up? Well, look at the Banish. That's a whole different beast. You got when you make an AI get nervous, an AI like we can't beat that. Usually the AI is to pump up. Oh, she's scared to die. The motherfucker is Negan. He's straight up Negan in the motherfucking Halo motherfucking universe. He has an army, and they big as fucking fuck, and they ready to. That's all they know is they own. So you actually look what you bring the Banish, but they don't get no credit for it. Ain't nobody bought Halo Wars 2. And your mama still is not a man yet, even though she got that, you know what I'm saying, she wear a mustache and a beard. She's still a woman. Y'all people put down Microsoft and all this other stuff. They give us great games. You look even with, you know what I'm saying? Even looking with motherfucking Gears. You got the new crew now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
right.
They handle their own. And you knew how to bring Dom in. I mean, you know how to bring in, you know what I'm saying, this daddy in for a minute. You see they brung in, if y'all ain't played it, you need to play it for some spoilers alerts. They bring in the old gang at the end.
Right.
They wasn't the show. So what's the difference from 343 showing off fucking motherfucking Agent Locke and you know what I'm saying, Team Osiris, then what motherfucking Coalition did?
Right.
The motherfuckers still like the original motherfuckers. But you know Don ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? I got a theory. I got a hell of a theory about who that lady is, because that lady looks straight familiar from somebody we killed in the former ones. And somebody might tell the truth. It might be some wild how these motherfuckers coming back to life, but that's how video games is. Look, how we can tell stories. We can have. How many Sony games that you don't do motherfucking Forza Horizon. I mean Horizon Zero Dawn. Is people talking about that like it's a saga? It might be a one hit pony.
Yeah, one trick.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So then what about the other games? What you say with the shit? You know nobody ain't talking about The Last Guardian, that big ass possum. That's dead. What game that they have that's gonna be a franchise? A real franchise, boom, not no throwing the face. I see shit that just Killzone tried.
They're normally one and done.
Yeah. Resistance? I ain't heard about Resistance, been dead since shit. Just know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess
You know what I'm saying? Paula Dean said she was black. Shit.
Dude, Sony's talking about bringing back Jackson Daxter, the collection again. So what does that tell you?
Man, nobody remasters.
Another remaster.
Oh, don't let me preach on the remasters. All right, we got Phantom Dust and what's that, Voodoo Vince. These motherfuckers jumping up for Crash Bandicoot. Fake ass motherfucking Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's not even exclusive.
Thank you. But they jumping up.
No,
Oh, yeah.
exclusive. It came out on Sony first, remember?
Oh, but they're making fun of back compat too, and it's funny. These back compat games are more impressive than them Japanese games. I'm telling you, they're more next generation. 99%.
I've been playing Shadow Warrior. I was impressed with that shit last night. I played that motherfucker for 3 hours straight without coming up for breathing. I was enjoying it. When I heard the little, when I'm rolling up the first thing, and I'm seeing like I'm a little, you know, and it's a Japanese game, like I'm a little hipster, and I'm listening to the what do you call it? The Transformer the movie song. He playing it.
Yeah.
And he starts singing it. I said, "Oh shit!" Motherfuckers thought I was like, "What's wrong with you, Bo?" I'm like, "Oh man, I ain't been drinking yet," but I was into it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Okay, that's cool." And then somebody's like, "You know, they coming out with a part 2." I'm like, "For real?" Because it was at E3. I'm like, "Shit."
It's out for PC right now, but it's coming to consoles later on.
I said, "I almost been drinking shit, man, too much." I got to get this, but you know. Shout out to my man all day. Shit, my $6 purchase is real good. I'm thinking about murking that shit tonight, but it was something different. I mean, something, you know, y'all say we don't have no games. We have tremendous group of games.
And we got better shells than components.
I don't know. Sometimes they got them little fucking flash sales. I heard there was some good things, but I ain't. You know, but if you just bought an Xbox One today, take your ass to that spring sale. You can get a whole man. Some of them sales I get bad at myself because I bought the motherfucker full price.
Yo, there's a good ass game right now that he bought recommended to me. Sacred Citadel, $1.99.
Yeah,
thank that shit, yo. That
what
shit is
it's
dope,
called
man.
Sacred Citadel for real.
It's like golden.
That shit is dope.
It's
yo.
like what is it?
Free at one
It's
point.
on 360 and it's
backwards
it's
compatible?
backwards compatible, yeah, and it's $1.99, yo, and that shit like
man, he
some
bought it.
golden
This
axe
shit ain't.
yo.
He
Some
bought it.
golden
This
axe
shit ain't
yo.
right, man.
Oh, you
I'm
like
slapping
golden
you
axe?
tonight. Hell yeah, I like golden axe,
Yo,
man.
That's
bro, you
yo,
might
it's
even
like
have
that,
it 'cause it
yo.
was
It's on some shit. You be throwing
I ain't getting
fireballs
front.
out your hand and everything. That
Oh
shit's dope.
shit, man! I'm gonna be streaming that shit on Beam, and now I'm about to go buy that shit when I get off this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell my lady I love her. I'm gonna go buy this
$1.99.
shit. It's called what?
Online
Hang
code.
on, matter of fact,
$1.99.
hang on, I'll buy that motherfucker right now. What that motherfucker called? Shit. Let me go. That's where I go on Xbox.com.
Sacred Citadel.
You say, man, them HTC games? I'm mad, man. I was about to get a refund, man, for that other one I got, man. I'm about that shit. Man, I'm
Neo
about
Geo
to grab
throwing
every
everything
refund.
out there, yo. Pretty soon they're gonna be throwing out their DNA.
Man, shit.
I don't know
I'm done
why
with King
anyone
of
would play
Fighters.
King of Fighters 95 though. I don't know why.
I'm not doing King of Fighters 95. I got 98. I got 2002.
You got 02 on Xbox.
Yeah,
I know, I got
this
2002,
dropped last
man.
night too, guys. Sengoku 2.
Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, I saw that, but man, them ACC game be fucking, man.
That's that
I guess they don't like my.
space
I don't think he don't like my. I don't think that motherfucker don't like my motherfucking my terabyte drive, man. Cause that's some bullshit. That shit be frame rates be dropping and shit.
I
All
told
this
you,
other shit.
download them twice because that's what. That's what
Goddamn, why I got to do that shit?
I
Force it
know.
do it
Yeah, you
once.
shouldn't have to.
That, not mine. As soon as I download,
Hey, I'll put it this way.
There's a
I
workaround.
got like 60 games in the graveyard, and guess what's one of them? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Battlefield 4. Cause why? I got through the damn campaign almost to the end, and the motherfucker flipped to start me to the end. That motherfucker gonna that shit in my graveyard right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna let it come back.
Heroes.
Yeah, Guardian Heroes.
Yeah, I got Guardian Heroes. Guardian Heroes, Guardian Heroes kind of play like Guardian Heroes. You know, it was wanky and it was wonky anyway. It wasn't like on that. You know what I'm saying?
Guardian Heroes is the shit, man. If you
Yeah,
do
it
the
was just
combo system is deep. Trust me, it's real deep.
Yeah,
You do
it's
some
real.
crazy shit
Yeah,
in Guardian.
yeah. So it's shit. When you
That
get
guy
old
looks like
boy,
a
the
buff.
magician, and just get squeezed to death. Motherfucker, grab me again. Grab me again. I double dog dare you. Man, I'll be said. See, I tell y'all, man, y'all need to come kick this with us on Xbox Live, man. Don't be calling
Hey,
us codes and shit. Y'all
hey
come, y'all
guys,
have a party with Xbox Live. Y'all be having crazy fun.
hey Bone, you know what game is dope too for you fellas too? You could look into it. That new game that has based off the dance beat, but it plays like kind of Arrows.
Wire got it. Live got it.
Arrows. That shit is dope.
Oh yeah, he got that shit. That's all he been talking about the last 2 months.
Arrows, right? You played it live?
Live probably went to shit. What time?
Yeah.
Oh, he there.
He might be eating
Hey, I
smoke.
bought
Man.
Arrows. That's
Oh shit. We doing 3 hours right now.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
man. And some people gotta go to work in the morning.
All right, so yeah, we can wrap it up now. All right, so good show, everybody. That
Hell
was
yeah.
dope shit. Anybody else want to bring anything to the table before we jump shit?
Yeah, I got one more thing.
Yeah,
It's a
what?
statement. They keep saying, "Oh, you guys are dude bros. You guys keep playing these dude bro shooters and racers or whatever." Chief brought up a great point. He's like, "All right, what would you rather be, a dude bro or a sissy girl?" I'd rather be a dude bro. Cause playing these games, flower picking, all this shit, I'm not into that. You know,
Bro.
that's all I gotta say.
You're not into the games like Flower that are on journeys in order to discover themselves, right? That's what it is. I feel you, man. But that's what I said earlier, though. I still live by it. Know what I'm saying? The only way Sony is gonna come out on top if they actually make that game coming out on top. Know what I'm saying? That gay dating sim, make that an exclusive, people.
Oh man.
Collided. You know, since I'm a big advocate of good indie games, a lot of them coming out this month. So Arrow is one of them. Wonder Boy Monsters Traps coming out sometime this week. Voodoo Vince, look out for Outlast 2. And Rhyme is up there for pre-order already too.
I know, but Rhyme, I'm still iffy on, man.
Oh, you
Is
believe-
it just about making that castle? I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I know you
I
can
need
buy
to
it
see
now.
more shit. I need to see
Buy it on
more
discount,
screens
so-
on Rhyme.
Hey, what y'all said that game was called?
Oh, Sacred Citadel.
Sacred
It's backwards.
Citadel.
It's backwards compatible.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at all of them.
It's online and couch co-op, Bone. It's 3 players.
I'm about to install Black Ops 2.
Nice.
I
How
got
much
that
is
That's
shit.
another game.
I need
that
20
looks
bucks.
gorgeous, yo.
$20.
I already been
Yeah,
able to
Black
get
Ops
it, so
is
I'm gonna install it.
Look at that, people.
It's
We're
something
talking about the
Citadel.
games we're about to go play.
How old is that fucking
And we
Right,
about
we
to
don't
go
just
buy.
talk games.
We buy our games. I don't know about y'all.
Yo,
Oh,
okay,
Okay, and one more thing. The Design Lab controllers are $15 off. I just got
Yes,
me one.
I saw you
Wow.
bought one. Oh my God, I want one too.
Oh, that's on sale too.
Quit
Damn.
buying all them damn indies.
Yeah, you saw that
Oh, shit.
Black Ops controller that they made?
Oh,
Yeah,
they
it
did?
looked nice. Yeah, it was black and orange.
I haven't seen it. Now, A Live.
Yep. It was good.
Play Arrows.
Yeah.
How you like it?
Yo, it's good, man. I like it.
Nice,
It's hard,
right? The music
but it's
is
dope
hard.
though. Huh?
The music on it alone makes the game dope.
Yeah. The music is great, but like I'm on level. I beat it on normal. Now I'm on what level is this? I think it's advanced. Hold on, let me
That
see.
shit is hard, but it's dope. It's a good game. I recommend you guys check it out and pick it up.
It's like 11.
$11.99.
Yeah, I'm on advanced right now. I'm at 10 stars out of 75. I got
Nice.
69 in my first one. That shit hard as fuck, man.
Yes.
Shit hard as fuck.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, I see what it lets me do. All right, so to get to master, right, I need 100. I need 100%, and that means I gotta unlock. Damn, I don't know how many stars I gotta unlock, but it says I have to have a combination of both. But
That shit
Y'all
hard.
said it. What y'all say that game is again? Because I'm looking in the backwards.
It's called
compatible.
Arrows. Bone.
Arrow 8.
No, not Arrow. I know about Arrow. I'm talking about the other one. I know about
Sacred
Arrow.
Citadel.
It's all the way at the end of the list.
Citadel.
If
I
you
don't
go
see
to
the shit. No, I'm on. Oh, I see it. I got it. I just
all
got
the
it.
way
I
at
see
the
it.
end.
Yeah, I see it some more. Yeah, it's sick.
Y'all
Shit
didn't get
better
it for
be.
free?
Nah, I didn't know this shit was free.
Yeah, they gave it for free at one point. Yeah.
This shit $2.99.
I didn't get it for free though, man. But it's
No, it's
$1.99.
$1.99 right
Oh,
now.
it's $2.99 where you at? Damn, see that shit ain't real.
It's $2.99. Well, let me see. Usually it change the price. It might if it say with gold, it might change the price. I'll grab that shit right now. $2.99 ain't bad shit. I spent $13.90. I spent. Yeah, it's $1.99. It's $1.99.
I ain't have nothing in my account, yo. I checked yesterday, so that shit said $17. I was like, oh, Xbox rewards. All right.
Yo, man, and see, hey, if you guys don't got Xbox rewards, please get Xbox motherfucking rewards.
Yeah,
because you get
it's
money
worth
back.
it, yo.
Go pre-order these
Good
games.
program.
I got $10.80, and I bought motherfucking Ori the Blind Forest Development Edition. I was shit. I'm saying
It was like $5, right?
no, it's $10.
Oh, it
I
is.
bought it. Yeah, it's
I
10
bought
straight.
3
10
games, man. I even bought that Awesome Knots, man.
Awesome Knots. Yeah, that's another good game.
Awesome
Yeah, I picked up the
Knots.
Sacred
I was
Citadel,
like,
man. We're
what?
gonna be playing
This
some
Avengers?
Sacred Citadel tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be playing Sacred Citadel on motherfucking Beam tonight with a fifth of
Hell yeah.
motherfucking Cavassier.
Gonna be streaming. That's
Nice.
what's up.
Nice.
Got me
All right,
out.
well, yo, guys, it was a good ass show, man. Let's everybody
Yeah, no doubt.
say their odies and whatnot, man. Pleasure having you on the show for the first time live.
Yeah,
Let
thanks,
people
man.
know where they can reach
I
you at.
enjoyed it. Yeah,
It
y'all can
nice
check
having
out
you.
my
Let people know
stuff,
where they can
man.
reach you. My bad.
Next runner up.
All right. So, Ghost, let people know where they can reach you at.
Shout outs to Intermediate Gaming. You can find me at True Xbox on Twitter, and my YouTube channel is Ghost Rider 730, as well as my gaming on Xbox One, Ghost Rider 730. God bless you for stopping by, rocking out with us, and hanging out. I know it was a long ass podcast, but it was worth it. I had a great time. Make sure you're subscribed to everybody in this panel. God bless.
All right, that's what's up, man. And once again, pleasure having you on the show again. Yo, E-Rock 8150, let people know where they can reach you at.
Hey man, it's Erock8150. You guys can check me out on Twitter at Erock8150. And as always, the YouTube channel is the same, Erock8150. Come check it out. And guys, as always, it's a pleasure to be here on this podcast. My Xbox brothers are the best. And ponies, please, no suicides. It's only a game console. It's going to be okay.
True that, man. Well said, man. Yo, Kano, let people know where they can reach you at.
Was I'm the real young Kano, the brutally honest gamer, the savage of the YouTube community. You heard me? Y'all check me out on intermediategaming.com, the best place where you can find real gamers. You dig? On Xbox, Real Young Kano, Twitter, the Real Young Kano, Facebook, Real Young Kano. Real Young Kano, you dig? And Gamer Section Podcast every Monday. You feel me? So, yeah, and yeah, y'all know I'm on my art design, my graphic design grind right now. So, like I always say, if you need a banner, $15 for the banner, $5 for the clip art, $20 for both. You heard me? And as I always say, for everybody, I speak for everybody on here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You dig?
You already know.
Word up, man. Well fucking said, yo. Fucking, yo, He-Bot, where can people reach you at?
Oh my God, son of a bitch.
Well, I think
He's
live
playing games.
didn't get
Playing them games.
Wait,
Yeah.
to find him. He's live.
Man.
He still can't hear him.
That shit destroyed me, man. Oh man.
He getting his gaming.
Yeah.
What's
You know,
going
He-Bot,
on, man? I
man,
like
where
this
can people
game,
reach
man.
you
I
at?
fuck with this.
Yes. Bye.
You know what it is? Because sometimes I don't feel like playing no fucking story, listen to a narratives. You know, I love my Mass Effect for that when I'm ready to do it. But other times, I just want to just play some shit and listen to music, man. I ain't trying to deal with all the bullshit. You know, that's what it is, man. That's the only reason why, like, a lot of people try to throw that whole, PlayStation has all these single player. I mean, like, that's well and good, but bruh, what the fuck am I supposed to do when I don't want to listen to motherfucker talk for 30 minutes? Like, no, bitch, you're not giving me no options.
I just want to right? I just want to touch up though. We living in a day age that single players is great. Don't get me wrong, it's the shit. But everybody play on multiplayer, man.
Yeah.
Everybody want to play with their boys online. Want to try to
Good to have options.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, guys, you can find me at my YouTube channel. I haven't really put up content. I've been really busy, but I'm gonna put a couple of videos soon. At Hebot Space 8, and then on Twitter I'm Hebot most powerful gamer, and on Twitter, I'm Hebot most powerful gamer. Sorry, and shout outs to Intro Media Gaming, my gaming online site and gaming group on Facebook.
Yep.
And shout outs to the World of Xbox, another Facebook gaming site. My boys Dorian, Legal, and Sean Raleigh and them. And again, like always, a pleasure having you guys. Pleasure having you on again for the first time live.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Thanks for
doubt.
being here with us. God bless everybody, like Ghost says. And let's hopefully next week we'll have some good topics to talk about again.
Hell yeah. It's only
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get better.
definitely, man. And live, you're more than welcome anytime. All right. Definitely.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I
No
appreciate
doubt.
it,
Pleasure
man.
having you on the
Definitely a
show.
blast.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
time you start in the minute we start the show. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for Hebot, man. He was a little late. You know what I'm saying? To the
I
party as well.
apologize. I was having some technical difficulties, Collide. I apologize.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's
both
all
you
good, though. The
alive. The
thing
link
is,
was
though, that y'all
working.
still made it, though. That's the main thing.
Yo,
Y'all
Collab.
still made it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Y'all came
live
out,
even
y'all
late on K
represented.
Mega shit.
My
He gonna be
computer,
late tomorrow on
Word
K Mega
up.
shit. Watch. He gonna be
my
late. He
computer
gonna
wants
be.
to always.
Hey, listen, that's my job to be late on Kamega shit. I'm bruh man on the show. I come in here looking for sandwiches. That's what I do.
Good shit, yo. 100. Let people know where they can reach you at, man.
Oh man, y'all can reach me all on the interweb. You can reach me on YouTube, 100. Know what I'm saying? Y'all come fuck around and come fuck around with me on Beam tonight. I'm finna go play some shit called Sacred something. I don't know what the fuck. I forgot already, but the shit looks fun.
Sacred motherfucking Citadel.
Citadel. It looked good. It's fun. Side scroller. You know what I'm saying? But you guys go follow all these guys out, man. They give great content. You know what I'm saying? They the hidden gems of the, of the YouTube community. We're not running off to to VidMe and none of that shit. We staying right here. You know what I'm saying? We already got our motherfucking, foundation in the ground. So y'all, everybody y'all welcome to rock out us with it anytime. If you catch us on Xbox, I found out they got custom game picks. So when I get off this motherfucker, you're gonna see 100 custom game pick. So
And
shit.
I'm gonna say this though. You know what's so great about Microsoft? They offering refunds for digital games. That's another good thing. See
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah. And now
You
they're
can
letting
just do
you
the
put these
refund
games
yourself.
to
If you played it less than 2 hours, you can turn it back in.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
They-
what's so
they-
great about Microsoft.
They're letting us individualize our games too. Now you can put your 360 with your 360, your Xbox One with your Xbox One category. Categorize.
No, that's some good shit, man. That was from Mr. Intro Media himself. Yeah, I know there's a narrative here, right, people? You know what I'm saying? Go visit Intro Media Gaming, man. No bullshit, man. This is an incredible site, man, for real gaming. You know what I'm saying? Now, yo, J-Lon, where can people reach you at?
You can reach me at Intro Media. Also, fuck GameSpot. Check out my channel,
Hell yeah.
JLon908,
Hell yeah. I did that
Twitter,
shit.
JLon908.
Man, diamond out this bitch.
I won't be doing too much in the next few weeks, the next week, but hopefully this summer, I'll be making a lot more videos, especially with the E3 news and whatnot.
Oh hell
And
yeah.
yeah, man.
Oh shit.
All right,
Looking
that's
forward
what's
to
up.
the next week and looking forward to the rest of the episodes, man. I love doing the show.
Oh, I can't wait
Hell
till
yeah.
we have more topics coming up.
Yo,
Time to
like
get
I
it
said, yo, when we
ratchet.
decided to come back and form like Voltron, you know what I'm saying? Well, as a matter of fact, we came back and formed like Voltron, man. Before we was a broken robot. Now we came back and formed
Now you
like
put it up
Voltron
there.
like a motherfucker, yo.
What?
And I'll form the head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? Voltron pack it. You know what I'm saying? Voltron is live this time around. But
Collab.
yo, for everybody else though, y'all can reach me at Kaleidoscope on my YouTube channel and on Twitter. It's DirectX minus the or Kaleidoscope 1. You know what I'm saying? And it was a hell of a show once again, guys. And I would just finish off by saying, Ultra Combo.
Now on the head.
Yep.